let's go.
All systems are go.
Make some noise!
3, 2, 1.
It's the Mike Calta Show. Mike. So many Mike. Don't confuse me. You are Mike.
After further negotiations after the show yesterday, I've temporarily rejoined Bone TV.
Oh, back on.
Thank you, Michael. It's good to have you back.
Yep. Joe made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
That's not true.
I'm happy to see you all here. Thank you. Have a great day. We'll see you.
All right, see you guys.
There is a weird, strong smell in my garage
It's Carmen's breakfast.
Oh, no.
that at first I feared was gas, but now it smells more like a turpentine-ish kind of smell, like a strong chemical smell. What could that be?
Do you have turpentine in your garage?
I don't think so. There was a man working here yesterday very hard who was a drywaller, but I don't think that he had anything really to do in the garage. And I don't know. It's hard to imagine what that could be, but it's pretty strong and it smells pretty awful. And I'm fine with it as long as my house doesn't blow up while we're talking.
Yeah, are they storing something out there? Maybe they were doing something inside some sort of epoxy or something that they're using.
It smells like epoxy.
You know,
I don't even know what epoxy is, but it smells like it.
epoxy's sealant.
Yeah, some sort of glue or something.
Some caulking.
Strong. It gave me a headache. I walked in, I was like, ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff.
When I was a kid, in my freshman to sophomore year, the last day of school, we had a meet in the gymnasium, the entire freshman class. And it was like a midday thing, and then they were letting us go after that at half day. And we're in the gymnasium, and while we were there, at one point you heard, and it sounded like something had fallen outside, but everybody was like, oh, what was that? That was weird. And it turned out that a couple blocks away, a guy killed himself by turning the gas on on the stove and then lighting it. And I remember seeing... is
that a cat or a kid?
I was like, what is that?
Sorry, I'm going to get rid of it.
I remember seeing mail from this guy's house.
Just blown out in the street?
On the streets.
Oh,
and I didn't
man.
even know where the house was, and I was seeing, so that gave me an idea how strong it was.
Right.
I don't want that to happen today.
No.
Because I went in the studio, and I'm like, well, it smells good in the studio. And I'm like, yeah, but it would still be blown into my neighbor's house, I think.
Light a nice cigar. Check it out.
That's the other thing, Gal. I'm always lighting candles in here.
Oh.
Can you imagine if I was like, let me light the candle? Yeah, it stinks pretty hardcore in here.
We'd take the rest of the day off.
I mean, what is the allowable day, the allowable time before before it's okay to go back to work and laugh?
Right, and then also, how long do we have to call it the Mike Calta Show?
Yeah, right? Like Keith Craddock.
Right, yeah.
I think those people feel.
Yeah.
Bill knows where the smell is already. Bill, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta Show. Help me out, Bill.
I don't think Bill knows.
What's up, guys? How you doing this morning?
Good, buddy. What's happening?
It's most likely your air conditioner. If your air handler's in the garage and you have a slow Freon leak, it can smell like that turpentine stuff. When it starts
Interesting,
burning
Bill.
up.
Very interesting, because tomorrow I have a scheduled appointment with Superheat and Air for a Freon leak. That's exactly the truth. Well, thank you, Bill. You made me feel I'm going to light my goddamn candle now.
Well,
Thank you, Bill. I feel a lot better.
Do you know whether Freon is flammable?
No. Maybe I'll hold off on it.
Yeah.
But I still feel better, Bill. Thank you. That is the truth, Calvin. Remember I was telling you about Mean Girls? I was watching Mean Girls and it got really hot, and I had to call Superheat and Air on a Saturday night, and they came out to my house, and the guy said, you have a Freon leak, and he said, I fixed it, but we have to come back and look at it, and they're coming back tomorrow.
Freon gas is colorless, non-flammable, and relatively odorless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Relatively.
I don't think it was I don't know. Now you got me all confused, Bill. But Bill did nail the one problem I know for sure we have.
What does Freon smell like? Let's check that out. Freon usually
Should Freon be
smell
giving me a headache?
between sweet and chloroform. Isn't that nice? Yeah.
What?
If you suspect a Freon leak, talk to a specialist. Well, there you go. Superheat and Air. Use a Freon leak detector to help address the issue. I love when they say stuff like that. Use a Freon leak detector. Oh, okay. I have like 4 of them in my junk drawer. That's like whenever you see the ads for the whatever medication it is. Try Trecterol. If you're allergic to Trecterol, don't take it. Well, how do I?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I've never
my
had
favorite.
Trecterol.
My favorite is the cloudy toe one. When they're like, cloudy toe, it'll clear up your cloudy toe guaranteed in a month. Side effects could be seizures, heart attack, stroke.
Acting like a Nazi.
Diarrhea.
You're like,
yeah.
oh
Oh my God.
Night terrors.
I'll keep my cloudy toe. Thank you very much. Those side effects aren't quite worth it.
Blood in your stool.
Yeah.
Hot dog fingers.
You may notice blood in your stool.
Yeah.
No.
Ray Romano did a bit about that. Do you remember the potato chips that were made with something that Olean or
Oh, yeah. It made everybody poop.
yeah, and it was said it may cause leakage, butt leakage, whatever. And he goes, how good are those goddamn chips that people are willing to be like, yeah, I'll take a little leakage.
I had a little leakage the other day.
I know, you text me, you gross.
I don't want to. I have to. Friday during the end of the show, remember, I was like, I gotta go.
Race with the devil.
Yeah.
Dude, it was. I don't want to get into details because I don't want to get in trouble. But it was the first time something like that had happened to me since I was an infant.
Yeah.
Since I was not wearing underwear but wearing plastic diapers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was Spanish. It was here. All right. So I had stomach pains toward the ends of the show, like it just out of nowhere. Boom! It hit me, and I'm in here in the studio, and I'm wearing basketball shorts with no underwear, and I have to go to the bathroom. So while the show's song is and the clothes is on, I run out of here. And as I run out of here, I'm doing that tight walk,
Yeah.
Then I turn in the living room and I see Soph and 2 other ladies
Soph.
that were in there cleaning.
Get out of the way, Soph.
Well, they weren't really in the way; they were to my left. But I stopped and said hi. Meanwhile, at that point, that's when I lost it. That's when I physically felt things were moving.
I'm glad you ladies are already cleaning because guess what?
Well, it gets worse, Calvin.
Oh no. You
I
didn't
have to
have a
kinda-
trail of tears, did you?
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Oh.
So, but here's the thing. My house, because it's being redone, all the floors are covered in paper and tape.
Oh.
So,
You should still pick that up.
I didn't know, girl. So I.
Where's
broke a-
that cat?
Well, I thought about that too. I thought about blaming the cat. I broke a hard right, went towards the bathroom by the gym, right off the living room. So I heard something hit the paper. Then I made it. I kept going. I heard, and then I turned the corner and I heard. That was three drops. Okay, so then I go in the bathroom, and I clean the murder scene, and I jump in the shower, and I get everything all the way it needs to be. Now I have a problem. Now I'm trapped in my shower with a T-shirt and no shorts and no underwear
Winnie the Pooh.
and a house full of women that I don't know. So how do I do this?
Do you have your phone?
Yes. What do I do?
Is anybody else in your house besides
My
Soph?
wife.
Okay, well then your wife. You say, "Hey, emergency! Bring me some goddamn clothes. Daddy just poopied."
Yeah.
Or you wrap yourself in that roll of toilet paper from the waist
Like
down.
a mummy?
Like a
I
toilet
don't even
paper
think there's enough
dress.
toilet paper on a roll to wrap you from the waist down, Spanish.
You never know, Michael. You never know.
I mean, you don't
Galvin.
fart in front of your wife. Are you really telling her about this?
Listen,
Thank you, Carmen. I don't fart in front of my wife. Now I have a trail of tears leading to the bathroom. So I'm like, if I go and tell her to come, she has to follow the trail to get to the bath. I couldn't handle that. I couldn't do that. And that would ruin my marriage. We don't even poop in front of each
There's
other.
no towels in there or anything.
So there is one towel.
Okay.
It's bigger than a hand towel and smaller than a bath towel. So here's what I do. I got everything all cleaned up, put my shorts in the garbage, right? I peep my head around the door, no sign of Soph. I'm able to clean up the first track. Then I'm able to clean up the second track.
What are you wearing while you're cleaning?
I'm a t-shirt and nothing else.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now
I would have done the mad dash to get clothes first, and then
there's no way, Calvin, because they were right in front of the stairs. I'd have to pass them on the stairs.
Yeah, but you're cleaning,
No, but they couldn't see me what I was doing.
All right.
And it was like when you go into the forest and you leave a little trail of popcorn so you know how to get back. That's all it was. So I'm able to do one, I'm able to do two. Now the third one, that's the tricky one because that's in the middle of the open living room. I've got no pants on, no underwear on, and a shirt. So I go out there.
Did you have socks on?
No.
Oh.
I do the quick clean, and I run back in the bathroom. So now I can at least try to call my wife and say, "Can you bring me a pair of shorts? I forgot my shorts." Well, my wife had just had surgery, and I don't know, did she have the surgery or not? But anyway, I was calling her, and she was not answering. And I am stuck there with the T-shirt, so I go into the gym, and I'm like, surely there is something in here that could help me out. And the only thing I could find was a yoga mat. So I take the pink yoga mat and I wrapped it around my lower body, and when I walked out of there, and I looked just like a Hawaiian king. I had a T-shirt on, a yoga mat sarong, and
Hot.
then I had to go. Yeah, so I ran into my bedroom, grabbed shorts, then came back and had to grab Lysol and Lysol wipes and all that stuff, and just double check my trail of tears and make sure that was all clean. Then go back in the bathroom and make sure that murder scene didn't look like a murder happened there. And I have to tell you, that was one thing I was very proud of. DNA wise, I'd be in jail, but sight wise and smell wise, I did a really good job cleaning up. So that was my dilemma on Friday. That's how the show ended. And here's the other thing. That's the first time that's ever really happened to me. I mean, there were a couple of times where I ate at Hooters and just barely made it home, but I didn't even eat anything on Friday. Friday just happened. And I think it was because of that Cafe Chibo mac and cheese that my body wasn't used to eating.
Yeah.
And I think that I think that I don't want that to happen again. I didn't like it. It wasn't a very good experience. But yet I was forced to tell everybody about it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I don't tell everybody about it, it didn't happen, and I feel like I have to confess it. So there you go, everybody. That's what happened to me.
It's way
Not
better
proud of it.
when you confess that kind of stuff rather than when somebody asks you a week from now, why did you come out of the gym in your in the yoga mat?
Were you eating Whoppers in the bathroom? Nope, those weren't Whoppers.
Or when for some reason your son releases the security camera video.
Oh my God.
Just all dumb on his hands and knees with a T-shirt on, cleaning up. Whoops, daisy.
I just started in my head, ping, 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 trying to figure out where the cameras are over there. That's so funny. I'll tell you, the security camera saved me one time. Do you remember, Galvin, in my old house in Land Lakes? My son, when he was little, he had a bed that was like a fortress. The bed was on top, and he had like a play area on the bottom. It was like on stilts, you know? And one time my father and his family slept over at my house, and my father slept on the couch. And I came out in the middle of the night, and he wasn't on the couch. So I peeped my head in the guest bedroom, and his wife and my sister were in that bed. And I looked around, and he was nowhere to be found. So I went out and I looked and his car was there, and now I'm like freaking out. Like I thought the old man wandered off or something, you know? And I was really concerned after a while. First I was like, what the hell is he doing? He doesn't go out to smoke or anything like that. So now I'm looking outside at night. I go in Joey's room, I don't see him. I'm looking all over the place. I'm like, I don't know where he is. Then all of a sudden I hear a bear. And I hear it in Joey's room. I go back in. He climbed up and got in Joey's bed. I wouldn't even want to test the structural integrity of climbing one of those beds, but he was in the bed. And I was like, did he get in there? And then I realized there's a camera in that room. So now at 4 o'clock in the morning, I went to the office and rewound the video, and I had to watch my father figure out how to get into that bed, and it was the funniest goddamn thing ever. So, yeah, if that footage surfaces, could be the end of me looking at that. Anyway, today is Tuesday. Dominic Ferriello will be here to join us today on the show. He'll take your legal calls if you have any.
And no surprises today, Michael.
What do you mean?
No guest surprises today.
Oh, whatever.
Okay.
I'm bad enough. Gio's not here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Some lady emailed me and she said she hated Gio. She said Gio's the most annoying person ever on the show. She'd rather have Rob back, and she hated Rob. So I was like, wow, that is a lot.
Yeah,
and that was the first Gio hate I ever saw. Mostly people love Gio and hate Spanish.
Yeah.
So we had to let Gio go after that.
Once you get one complaint, it's over.
That's it. It's game over.
That's how this show operates.
Yeah.
We listen right to the people. It's a very democratic show. Joe?
Yes.
You're doing good. Nobody hates you yet.
Thank you, Michael.
Well, nobody that doesn't work with us.
You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. If you don't go to work on Tuesday, does that mean the summer won't end?
I hope not.
Yo, beer me. Have a happy and safe Labor Day weekend. From the Bone.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you better have a lawyer who understands the traffic rules for big trucks.
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Hey, what's up? It's Gio. You know, whether you're in Tampa, Sarasota, Fort Myers, or even Naples, Trajan Wealth is right here to help you take control of your financial future. You know, if you're watching the news, markets move. There's interest rates, new laws, inflation. It all shifts around. But if you're constantly just reacting to the news, that's not going to be in your best interest. The fiduciary advisors at Trajan Wealth, they're going to help you review your strategy and make sure it's right for your goals and your timeline. From retirement planning to wealth management and even optimizing an old 401k, they can help you craft a plan that works for you. Give them a call today at 813-550-1000 or visit TrajanWealth.com to set up your complimentary consultation. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or looking over your existing plan, Trajan Wealth can guide you through every step of the way. Again, 813-550-1000 or go online at TrajanWealth.com, TRAJAN Wealth.com. Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC. An SEC-registered investment advisor, paid advertisement.
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here. I felt like family from the beginning, and it made a rather daunting task very, very easy.
They really take the time to find out what you want or what you desire in a ring.
You have to come here. There's no other option. The customer service, the time spent to do what I wanted and what her vision was, there's no other place to go.
You know you can go there, and you know that you can trust.
The value was extraordinary.
They genuinely care about their customers. It's not just about the sale. It's about the people.
International Diamond Center, the people's choice for selection, quality, value, and service.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
In Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
Renewal by Anderson of Florida has some tremendous savings for you during the month of September. It's a big BOGO event. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com to learn more. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. Superior products, exceptional service. That's Renewal by Anderson. License number CGC 1527613. bestwindowsflorida.com.
This fall, the Sandman, Adam Sandler. You're My Best Friend Tour.
I feel like we're very good friends now.
Benchmark International Arena, Saturday, September 6th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Sometimes injuries that may seem minor today affect you for the rest of your life. Not all injuries are visible. I've seen it too many times. A client hires the wrong attorney who just wants to get fast cash. You've already gotten hurt in the accident. Don't get hurt again. Just call Mo. Visit justcallmo.com or give me a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Office, Tampa.
Do you need your contractor's license? In 4 short weekends with Camtech School of Construction, you will be ready to ace the state exam. Get legal, get licensed, get Camtech. Join us for a free info seminar Tuesday night at 7. Tampa AC Hotel by Marriott, 4020 West Boy Scout Boulevard in Tampa. 1-800-875-PASS. CamtechSchool.com.
I'm Ellie Anajar of Anajar & Levine. Injured in a car crash? Never rush to settle with insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anajar & Levine. Our experienced legal team will fight to win you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call me, Ellie Anajar, for a free consultation and take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Main office, Tampa.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Pulse Nation, single game tickets for Lightning Hockey are on sale now. You can be the Thunder at Benchmark International Arena this season as the Bolts battle teams from across the NHL. Secure your tickets now at TampaBayLightning.com.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar & Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
So scary.
Well, Carmen wanted to hear it.
No.
You said play Slipknot. I said, all right.
Never in my life have I uttered those words.
It's a Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Got some of my tooth. Stand by. There you go. That was bugging me. Hi, everybody. Galvin, you'll be happy to know that your hero, Pete Davidson, finally got out of his mother's house.
You know, it's funny. I saw this thing the other day, and I thought about him. Why does anybody like him? He's not funny. He's not good in anything. All his movies are garbage.
So let me tell you, okay, as somebody who liked him or isn't mad at him, he when he did stand-up when he was young, he did funny stand-up. He really did.
So then what happened to him?
He doesn't do stand-up anymore.
Sure he does.
Well, I don't see his stand-up. I'm not.
Oh.
I saw him live and he was okay, but that was years ago. On Saturday Night Live, he came out of the gate swinging pretty hard in the first couple episodes, and then it all went downhill, and he started with the Ariana Grande thing and all these.
Yeah, but I got to be honest with you. I think you liked him because he's from Staten Island. I think that gave him a leg up because I'll
tell you why.
He wasn't funny to
me. Remember the whole process. We were playing a Pipple Toddler gig, and when we were done, we went back to the hotel room, and I couldn't sleep, and I was watching a show called Guy Code on MTV, which I had never seen before. I had known of Girl Code because the girl was on our show. What was her name? Carly Aquilino. and Guy Code was on, and for the first time I saw Chris DiStefano, who I had met but didn't know he was on the show, and then I had never seen Pete Davidson before. So I watched a couple of episodes of Guy Code that he was on, and he was very funny. So then I Googled him, and I watched some of his stand-up on YouTube, and he was very funny. And then the next day, it was announced that he got Saturday Night Live and that he was from Staten Island. I was like, that's the kid I was just watching on TV. So I did like him first from watching him. It just actually happened within the 24-hour period. So I have to tell you, the idea that he's from Staten Island means nothing to me because he just bought a $1.2 million house or apartment in Staten Island. Who does that? Who does that?
The king of Staten Island.
Oh, my God. I don't know. This is what Bill Burr and I got in an argument over. I was like, hey, Bill, I go, how was it filming and living on Staten Island for a month? And he goes, everybody says that. And Staten Island is an armpit. And he goes, it's beautiful. It's got trees. It's got I go, okay, well, we clearly weren't in the same neighborhoods. Where Pete Davidson bought this place is all new. It's down on the water, like where the ferry is, and that would take you over to the city. But when you're a ferry right away, why wouldn't you just dip over into the city? Although,
because you know how much more expensive it is.
Yeah, if you crossed over the water, you probably went up $2 million compared. And he got a really nice place. So, good for him.
He might miss his mom. He goes too far.
That's another thing. You would when you get to a certain age, you gotta cut the cord.
I don't know. If you lose your dad and your mom's all that's left,
you can't be a half hour away from your mom and miss your mom that much. It's not. If you're in Manhattan and she's in Staten Island, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
No.
I gotta tell you, I thought that movie, The King of Staten Island, wasn't that bad.
It was awful.
I thought it was awful.
I thought it wasn't so bad.
The movie was okay, but the acting was terrible.
When is the standard not that bad? You know what I mean? Like
right.
That's
I guess you're right.
What we're agreeing with, like that should be put on film. Not that bad.
I think we all agree that most movies are just not that bad. Like there are not. I mean, when's the last time you saw 3 great movies in a row?
But that's the thing. I don't want to hear about your not that bad movies. I want to hear about good movies. He is just. I don't find him funny. He's really weird and ugly looking. I have no idea how he's getting these hot chicks, whatever. But in his movies are terrible. I just don't get why he's a thing. You know what I mean?
I don't understand the whole. I mean, he's a thing because of the girlfriends. That's why mainstream people know about him.
Yeah.
So why girls like Ariana Grande was his age? Maybe she liked the weed. He had the weed, and then they hit it off.
Yeah, because I couldn't imagine she would be able to get weed on her own.
No. But she's on the show, and he's like, "You want to go get high?" And she goes, "Yeah." And then they get high, and they make out, and all of a sudden there's an attraction.
But he's tall. He is tall, kind of funny, kind of cute. Like he's not like.
Is he though? I'm asking. So you think he's kind of cute?
He's kind of cute. He's not. But listen, I've seen way uglier men.
Right, just like you've seen worse movies.
Right, but that's the thing.
Is that the standard now? He's not the worst I've ever seen.
What if you mix it all together is what she's saying. He's tall, kind of cute.
He's famous.
Funny.
He's famous. That's what it is. Yeah. He's famous. Because if that guy came walking in here, you'd be like, oh, there's some sketchy frog-looking guy out in the
But think
lobby.
about this. In all seriousness, Ariana Grande's boyfriend before Pete Davidson was Mac Miller.
So she has a type.
Yeah, and he's
Dirty
also a troll-looking guy. So
yeah, well, he was better looking.
I thought so. He was way more talented.
He's dead.
And
oh yeah, that's right.
And she dated Big Sean. Like she doesn't really have like a specific type.
Who's Big Sean?
He's a rapper.
Is he big?
Not really. I mean, not in like height wise.
So she likes false advertisements?
Well, I think he's talking about something else.
Big Sean's handsome.
Big Sean is very handsome.
Big Sean's handsome.
Yeah. I think he is.
I go by medium.
But he's 5'8". Yeah. Big Sean is 5'8".
Oh, well then let's kill him.
Yeah.
Let's murder him.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But like,
is he dead too?
No, he's not.
He is a handsome guy. Now, was he the one who got in the Wave Runner accident?
No.
No, that was
Sean Paul.
Sean Paul. Okay.
No, that wasn't Sean Paul.
No.
Was it?
That was Sean Kingston.
Hold on.
Okay. I'm right. You don't even have to look.
Well, I'm telling you that if I was Big Sean and I was dating Ariana Grande and then she was dating Pete Davidson, I'd be like, she wants me back because I'm 10 times better than that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good for Pete Davidson.
Nobody ever said Big Sean has butthole eyes.
No.
This is true. But I can tell you right now, some women find butthole eyes attractive.
I mean, he's got to be doing something right if he went from Ariana Grande to Kate Beckinsale.
Maybe he's enthusiastic.
Well, no, she's lost it.
She has not lost it.
No, she's lost her mind. She's lost her mind. She's like 50 years old and chasing Pete Davidson. She's grasping to be relevant again. She's lost her mind.
She's still one of the most gorgeous women and talented actress.
No.
But she's not doing. When was the last thing she was in?
I think Click.
Pete Davidson.
You know? So that's the thing. Like, she's out of the spotlight, doesn't really have anything. They run into each other on the set or at dinner one night. She's like, boom. He's in the limelight. This is a way to like get back into it.
I got the King of Staten Island right here.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm saying that he gets his house now, and he gets even more chicks because it's pretty massive. It kind of looks like the house that the kid got from Big, except it's got nice furniture inside it. Yeah, I'm not mad at him.
Yeah,
it's what you get. All right, 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025. Plus, what year is this of Saturday Night Live for him? 4, 5? I mean, he must be making some good money at this point.
Do they make good money on there on Saturday Night?
I heard they make about $600,000 in the beginning.
That's pretty good.
No, it's not if you live in New York. And let me tell you why. Because not only are you paying to live in New York, but you're paying so much in taxes. So he's half that right there, which is still a decent salary, but not what you would think a famous person on TV would be making all the time.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know if his movies really make him much money because they're all.
What movies has he been in besides that one?
I know that was his movie, so I don't know if he's got a better deal with the King of Staten Island. But he's had like cameos and stuff.
Yeah.
They say he's worth $6 million, so I don't know.
Oh wow,
that's pretty good.
Yeah. That's not bad. Even for a guy with butthole eyes.
Even if you half that, that's still pretty good.
So he joined the cast in 2014, Saturday Night Live. So that's 7 years.
So he's probably making decent money now for them to keep him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But wasn't he the one who like didn't want to be on SNL anymore? He was all complaining.
Yeah, he also wanted to kill himself, which I personally thought was a good idea.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No.
Oh man.
I feel bad for Jack Hanna.
Yeah.
That's a tough diagnosis, man.
It really is. Like, what would you rather, just die, or would you rather go crazy and die?
I think I would rather just die, especially because...
Really?
Yeah, dude. Did you know anybody with Alzheimer's growing up, Carmen?
No, not personally.
So my great uncle had it, and I didn't understand what it was when I was a kid, but the longer he was alive, just the worse and worse it got. He was a World War II veteran, so like at the end, he didn't even know whether he was his age or if he was back in the war.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and I understand it's more sad for like the people around because he's forgetting you guys and stuff like that. So I get it on that standpoint, but who knows? He could be having a party in his mind. He's 70 and he thinks he's 30 and he's like,
see Alzheimer's people, they're usually not like, you want to come to my party? They're usually like, who are you?
Yeah.
Why are you in my room?
Yeah.
That's usually what it's about.
Yeah.
I never want to be a burden on my family. So as long as they just kick me over to a nursing home or something, I'll be fine.
But even then, if you get kicked over, like if you're Jack Hanna and you get kicked, you're probably getting like the best of care. But
are you, or are you getting taken advantage of?
Right.
People
Maybe. That's a good point.
Making you go to kids' birthday parties with animals. And you have no idea.
Oh, dude.
They're renting you out.
Can you get Jack to the party? I mean, you can't do it. Just get him to the party. We'll get the animals there. Oh, that's awful. Man. That's awful.
That's sad.
Yeah, like he's good now, but in like 4 years, we're going to see really sad pictures of him.
You'll never see him again.
You don't think so?
No.
Yeah, even if he makes it 4 years.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Mm-hmm. Oh, that just scared me. My wife just walked in and scared the hell out of me.
She walks in because Gio's not there?
Yeah. Can you grab that headphone while you're here for a second, please? Don't get mad at me. Just want to talk to you for a second. Can I just look at you and say, oh my God, you're so beautiful, let's talk? Put the headphone down for a second. Put it right down. Hello, my love.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Have a seat. Alex, a little bit. If you notice, somebody's not here today.
I did notice.
You know where he is?
No.
You could tell because you couldn't smell anything.
No.
We sent Gio to the doctor for breath augmentation.
Stop it.
They're tending his head, and then they're going to blow exhaust in his ears to clean out the insides of his mouth.
Stop it.
All because you said it was the right thing to do.
No.
I just want to thank you because I was so happy it wasn't me.
It 100%. Wasn't anybody.
It was Gia.
We're just glad someone said it.
I already revealed it. It was good yesterday. I slow rolled it out. I eliminated people. Calvin was right. He removed himself from contesting day one, and he was right. It was not him. Then it was really the battle came down to between Gio and Spanish with Carmen as a wild card because you don't see Carmen as much. And she was drinking. Right, Carmen? You started doubting yourself?
Yeah, because at my birthday party, I went to say thank you to you, and I just thought of everything I drank and ate that night, and I was like, that was a bad combination, and I was right next to her. And
so much calamari.
Oh, my God, and peppers and vodka and tequila.
So then when it came down to it, we found out and revealed to Gio that it was him. And he was okay with it. He knew. He got the Mentos and the alcohol.
His wife even told him.
I know, but wasn't he saying that maybe it was Amanda blowing her own breath back in her face?
He did say that.
Maybe.
Yeah, he did say that.
It could have been.
No, he didn't.
No, we all said there's no way that it was definitely him.
Look at that head. You couldn't possibly have bad breath coming out of that head.
I do right now.
You do?
Yeah.
I'd still kiss you.
Don't believe it.
I just drank espresso.
Did you hear the show this morning? We were talking about tomato juice.
I kind of did, but I didn't really understand what you were saying.
Good, because I know you had my son in the car, and I didn't want him to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, so let me explain this to you.
No.
You don't want to do it, or you don't want to know?
I don't want to know.
Yeah, it's probably smart. Thank you for not doing that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Joe tells me Zoe likes some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's actually true.
I believe.
I don't want to put her stuff out there, but
by the way, that weird stuff is called Joe.
Yeah. I believe his exact quote was, "Oh, she's very enthusiastic."
Yeah, she's very enthusiastic.
Man, you like a guy with butthole eyes. Do you think Pete Davidson's also attractive?
Who? He's like one of those guys where initially you look at him and you're like, he's so, like a pug. Like he's so ugly, but then you're like, oh, he's kind of cute.
Oh, so ugly. He's cute ugly.
Yeah,
I
but
gotcha.
that would wear off.
Right, he would just be, unless you like him.
Well, yeah, like he might have a really good personality.
He definitely has bad breath.
But
he smells like weed all the time.
He's so skinny. That's what's gross to me. Like he's almost
that's why
like
you love me.
She likes her butthole eyes to have a little meat on its bones.
Yeah.
He looks ill, but I think he is. Doesn't he have like
Crohn's?
Yeah, so that's why.
He's a constant crapper.
Yeah, that's terrible.
His eyes have bad breath.
Probably. Yeah. Well, we listened. As a show, we wanted to say thank you for outing Gio. Made it a lot easier for us to bring it up to him.
No.
And no, you don't. Thank you is the appropriate. You're welcome is the appropriate thing.
I won't accept it.
No, it's too late. It's too late. So he's off for today, and he'll get his act together, and he'll be back tomorrow.
Why is he off?
He had to go to the dentist to go find out what the problem is.
No.
Yeah, look, you can talk to them. I'll close my eyes.
Wait, what?
Well, he's
got bad tartar plaque.
Build up.
And they said there might be a raccoon in his mouth.
Yeah.
Bad tartar buildup and halitosis.
Oh, who said that?
He went to the dentist.
The dentist guy.
So they brought him in for an emergency scraping today.
Yep.
The official diagnosis was yuck mouth.
Yeah, they had to descale.
It was chronic halitosis. Was he?
Like with vinegar?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're using.
Vinegar and tools.
They're not douching his mouth.
That's how you clean the coffee pot.
Oh, that's how you clean a lot of things. They are going ahead and they were scraping and cleaning today. Well, power scraping and power cleaning. He said. So we were like, yes. He goes. The only time I could do it though is in the morning, where I have to wait like 2 weeks. I said, no, do it right away.
Did he tell you the last time he had been to the dentist?
Oh, he said like 30 years.
I didn't ask, but I bet you that's something we could bring up tomorrow.
He was living on the porch, I think, when he last went.
Okay.
By the way, this was the second choice. First choice, they said they were just going to put a grenade in his mouth and pull the pin. Well, that clears it up.
We've worked with people who've done that before. Yeah. So he'll be back tomorrow, though, and hopefully things will be better. He said that the first thing he's going to do is come and let you smell his new clean breath.
No.
That's between you two. I don't want to be a part of it. You started this.
No, I didn't. You did.
Listen, so Amanda, pretty soon we're all going to be over there in the studio, and we have a new thing is every morning when Gio gets there, he breathes into a jar and then gives it to you, and then you have to smell the jar and either pass or not.
He has
give him the yes or no, whether he's allowed to come in.
We're putting a thing like for DUI guys on the door. Gio has to blow into it, and if his breath is bad, the door won't open.
Right.
No way.
We're going to have to get a special jar to contain this foul breath.
He melted glass, immediately turns red, and you can shape it when Gio breathes into it.
Do you know, though, that bad breath is like my nightmare? Like when I talk to people, when I meet people, I purposely hold my breath just in case.
I know.
Hello!
I do. That's why I love wearing a mask.
Yep.
Yeah.
I knew it. And also, you've told me I had bad breath before a lot.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you tell me, though. I'd rather you tell me than me have to be an embarrassment to my family like Gio was.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, Gio's listening. He just texted all of us.
A lot of emojis.
Oh. It was a sad face emoji, a poop emoji, and a green about to puke emoji.
I still can't believe that his wife knew and didn't say anything.
I know.
Left him out to dry, man.
That's not cool.
Yeah, my wife would tell me. She'd tell me.
I would tell everybody because you should know. Like, I need somebody to tell me.
You didn't tell Gio.
You did not tell Gio.
You didn't. Well, she told me indirectly.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
She couldn't see because her eyelashes were singed from his. She didn't know who she was talking to. She told me, she goes, Gio, your breath's terrible. I go, it's not Gio, Amanda, it's Calvin.
Chad had eyebrows before he talked to Gio that
Oh, listen, I talked to him about this because I was starting to get nervous that it was me. So when I got home, I was like, would you tell me? I asked him, would you tell me if I had bad breath? He's like, no, I couldn't embarrass you like that. I was like, so you would just let me walk around with bad breath?
Maybe he's not the one, loose knees.
Yeah.
That is, I talked to him about this. I was like, no, you do tell me. And now we have it settled. He will tell me if I have bad breath.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
That's important.
Yeah.
Or if you stink, like otherwise, any kind of bad smells that come off of you, somebody needs to tell you.
Aggressive odors.
You're very good at that, and I'm not insulted by it. You will tell me that my breath stinks. You will tell me if my feet stink.
I hate your cologne.
I shelved it.
If you wash your clothes, dry them immediately. Do not let them sit in the washer because then when you start sweating, you're a stinky mildew person, and that's disgusting.
Stinky mildew.
Oh, you're the weird kid who has to sit at the back of the class because no one wants to sit near you.
Yeah, and you got to take a shower every day because you don't want to have butt sweats.
Oh, butt sweat's bad.
Butt sweat's bad. Your butt gets swampy, and then you can start to smell your own butt. You have a problem.
The only thing you don't have to do is ever wash your hair.
What do you mean? I wash my hair every day.
You shouldn't.
If you're a girl.
Oh. And Migs.
You should take a shower every day, but don't wash your hair every day.
That's what Migs said. Migs said the key is for him, he doesn't wash it every day.
Yeah. Right.
I've been washing my hair every day, and I don't have hair nearly as good as you wore, Migs.
There you go.
Oh, that's what did it, huh? That and my jeans.
Stop.
Jeans are too tight.
Sorry. I meant my biological jeans.
I knew that.
Jerk.
I knew that.
All right. Well, thank you. We wanted to say thank you as a society for ridding us of Gio. Yeah.
Well, I don't accept it, but
in your face, Gio.
Well, it was in his face, but now it's all cleaned out.
Yeah.
Thanks to Dr. Dievenhire.
Hopefully.
Who?
Dr. Dievenhire?
You just made that up.
Did not.
This is all made up.
This is not made up.
Dievenhire, DDS.
Where is Gio?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
It could be a million
It's a
things.
coincidence that yesterday we shatter his ego and tell him he's got stank breath and he's not here the next day?
Maybe he had jury duty.
He doesn't vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dr. Dievenhire, thank you, Dr. Dievenhire, for taking care of Gio and his teeth and the stank breath. We appreciate you.
Made up.
No, look, Dr. Dievenhire. I Googled him.
There aren't any matches.
No, that's not what that says.
You're no help.
That just says there's no image match.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. 102.5 The Bone has your back throughout the hurricane season. Along with our severe weather partners at Fox 13, we have everything you need leading up to, during, and after any storm that threatens our Tampa Bay area. Visit theboneonline.com and head to our hurricane guide. Get emergency kit checklists, the latest storm tracks, and ways to help the community after the storm. It's your one-stop shop for hurricane season. We do a lot of dumb stuff here at The Bone, but when hurricanes threaten, we are here for you. Always. 102.5 The Bone Hurricane Guide, powered by Generex Generators.
How about these guys, Alien Ant Farm? They could have been a great band. And they did this song and everybody loved it, and it became a hit, and then nobody wanted to hear them do anything else but Michael Jackson songs.
Hey, guess what?
They're like, damn it.
It was a hit before you did it, and you did a good, it's a cool version of it and stuff. But yeah, well, you're locked in there.
Now you're the Michael Jackson man.
I bought that album.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let me hear some of the other songs. Hold on.
Attitude was one of my favorite songs on there.
You gotta say the F word?
No. And there's another one, fast one, I can't remember the name.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a slower one.
Then I was like, all right, I'll play Smooth Criminal. And then I thought, maybe I'll just play Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal because that's the song. My poor kids, they know every word off every song on Thriller just because I'm constantly listening to Michael Jackson in the car.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's probably, if somebody ever says to me, tell me something we don't know about you, I constantly listen to Michael Jackson.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. When I was a kid, it was great. And when he was younger, he was awesome. I can't listen to that, Feed the World. And my wife's younger than me, so she likes, what's the one that she likes?
Is it the Free Willy one?
Yes, what is that song?
I can't remember. It's nah.
And she likes Man in the Mirror.
Nah. Oh, Man in the Mirror is good.
Yeah,
Dirty
Man in the Mirror
Diana's
is what she
good.
likes. Oh, Dirty Diana's really good. That's off of Bad, though.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, Bad and Thriller were great. And everything before it.
Yeah.
But then after that, it started getting a little too, not crap, but just a little not my style. I like old school, 70s, big hair. I don't care what he looked like, but that's what he looked like at the time. Big hair, big nose, Michael Jackson. And then Thriller was great, and Bad was great. And then
I remember on MTV, they made such a huge deal because he was making that comeback video. Well, I think The Girl Is Mine or something. But
no. The Girl Is Mine is one of his two great duets with Paul McCartney.
What was that garbage one he put out in the 90s where the video was like him dancing in that smoky Cuban bar? Do you remember that?
No. Oh, he was like kind of looked like a man a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
He had like a tank top on or something?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but I remember the video.
But I remember MTV made such a huge deal about the video.
But they did. So at the time, videos were still a big deal.
Yeah.
When Bad came out, Martin Scorsese directed Bad.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a big deal. And then it's so funny because Martin Scorsese directed Bad, and then Weird Al did Fat and did the exact same video and probably directed it for like $8. Yeah. So wait. So Michael Jackson had what song?
Sorry.
What songs with Paul McCartney?
Oh, Paul McCartney.
I just told you one of them.
The Girl Is Mine.
And the other one?
Ebony and Ivory?
No.
That
was Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, that's right. What was the other one? Shame. What is it?
Shame.
Okay, yeah.
No, you're wrong.
Huh?
You're wrong. It's not shame. It's Say. You guys don't know this song?
Sammy Say So.
You don't know this song?
Say what you want, but don't play games with my affection.
I don't like it.
Oh, that's Michael Jackson song.
What you need, but don't leave me with no direction.
Ready?
All alone, I sit home by the phone. I'm waiting for you, baby. Through the years.
Come on, this song's great.
By the way, hey, Paul, we're friends and we're doing songs together and this and that. Now I'm going to steal all your publishing.
Well, Paul told him. Paul said to him, they were giving him advice. And he said the advice is to buy the publishing back from the record company. That's how you make all the money. So he went and bought all the Beatles publishing.
Oh, my
And then
God.
called up Paul and was like, hey, you gave me a great idea. And he's like, oh, good. What did you buy? And he's like, oh, the Beatles. And he went, oh, yes. Yeah.
You started using all these words against him.
Why didn't
Done by all the Beatles songs.
But why didn't Paul do that? If he
Because Michael had all the money at the time. I mean, Paul had money, but Michael had all the money. So Paul could have went to Sony and said, "I'll give you $5 million for that song," and they would have known. And Michael's like, "I'll give you 30," and they were like, "All right," because Michael had all the money.
Yeah, and now Paul owns that.
Paul bought him all that.
He has all the money now. Paul has plenty of money.
Paul is a billionaire.
Have you seen this guy? I guess it went viral the other day. This kid looks like he's probably high school student, whatever, singing, and sounds a lot like Michael Jackson.
No, I have not
Here,
seen
listen to this.
How could this be? But you're not here with me.
He does sound.
Yeah.
You never said goodbye. Someone tell me why.
Why could they put the top up?
He's out in like a courtyard.
That's not even like in the bathroom. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The song's terrible, but good singing.
Every day I'm sitting next myself. How did love slip away?
Pretty good, huh?
That's very good.
What does he look like?
Black kid.
Okay.
Sexy.
Complete opposite of Michael Jackson.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, because think about it, when he graduates, if he really wanted to, he could go like do a little Michael Jackson
Impersonator?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, or you could do what what's his name? The Weeknd did. Just be a good artist on your own. That kind of sounds like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean,
Rock My
yeah,
World.
but that's
You Rock My World.
That was the song that he did he did the video on MTV where they made a huge deal. Kurt Loder
But
was
they
like,
always
the
they were
best
like
video since.
they're like MTV exclusive world premiere video. They did that for all the videos. That's when people started making them. Yeah.
And that video that he did with his sister Janet.
I love Scream.
That song
That's
is
a great
great.
song.
The video was cool. Yeah.
that was good.
That's a great song, and I believe Calvin and I did a duet. I don't have it, but it was this song. Remember me and you did this. The Girl Is Mine. Oh yes, Calvin. I believe we did.
Because I know you did one with N4.
Oh, maybe that was it.
You and I did Bowie and Queen.
Yeah, maybe that. I'm sorry. I get you guys confused all the time.
We do look a lot like.
Girl is mine.
Don't swear. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
I love it. I love Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
I
see.
feel like we should be in a park on a swing listening to this.
How come I can never find mine? You know what? It's Paul.
I don't like that. They shouldn't do songs together. Michael Jackson is so much better. I don't like him.
It's funny. I watched a long time ago. It was a Storytellers or something, and it was on VH1, and it was Train and Fuel. Remember the band Fuel?
I liked Fuel. Fuel was good.
Fuel was good. They had some good songs and stuff, and then Train, and they did some songs, and then they came out to do Zeppelin together. And this is before everybody knew that Pat Monahan could sing
yeah.
Zeppelin. He was in a Zeppelin tribute band. That's what he started out in and stuff. But the guy Brett Scallions, I think his name is, from Fuel, started out. That other guy should sit down.
Yeah. Don't sing in front of him.
It was unbelievable. It would be like me singing and then having like Sia sing. You know, it's a totally different thing. Totally.
Poor guy from Fuel.
What?
Nothing. I just like your.
That's my go-to.
Yeah, I like-
She's a fantastic singer.
Yeah.
I will say, your version of Sia wasn't that bad.
See?
Wasn't that bad on the cruise?
I think you might have been a little drunk and high, but thank you.
I was both of those, yeah. It blew me away, I'll tell you that.
I blew the whole front row away.
We gotta start practicing songs that we're gonna do at karaoke night.
Don't think I don't already have a list.
Okay.
I am
She
ready.
walks right in my dreams since I met her from the
That's you.
start.
We did do this together.
I'm surprised
So he and I did Ebony and Ivory.
I am the only one who is special in her heart.
That's Michael
The
Jackson, you
girl
said?
is mine.
That's me. Can you believe that? That's good. You throw listen to me. You throw a little reverb on there.
I'm sure you did at some point.
Putting out platinum albums.
I know she's mine.
If Danielle Bergoli could do it, I'm sure you could do
because
it.
Because the doggone girl is mine.
I gotta tell you, that's really good. Oh, yeah, getting sexy now.
I don't understand the way you think.
What happened?
Who's that guy?
She's yours, not mine. Sending roses and your silly dreams is really just a waste of time because she's mine.
Now, how come I don't have the mixed down version, but all I have is... hold on. Now I can't tell if that's me and you or Michael Jackson.
So good. Are you in the karaoke folder or where are you?
I looked in the karaoke folder and now I'm somewhere else and I don't know.
Just don't try not to delete any of them, please.
Please.
Oh.
Oh,
This guy doesn't know what he's doing.
Stop deleting stuff.
You delete. One day I did it.
No.
One day.
No, not true.
One day.
No.
John Brennan made me delete stuff.
No.
He was like, we need to make room on the thing.
And you deleted everything that we use daily. Not anything that we haven't touched in years. You literally deleted things that we use on a daily basis.
I think the folder is actually called Daily Prep.
Yeah.
Deleted.
Well,
It was called Daily Prep / Do Not Delete.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Is this it?
Every night she walks right in my dreams since I met her from the start.
Somebody knows how to double his
so
voice.
proud I am the only
Ooh,
one
'cause this guy
who is
doesn't
special in her heart. The girl is mine. The doggone girl is mine.
You're better at singing.
I know she's mine.
See, that's heavenly.
Because the doggone girl is mine.
Chorus effect and everything.
I don't understand the way you think.
Who's that robot?
Saying that she's yours, not mine.
All right.
Here we go, Bone fam. Get your free money from the Bone with the Bone Bonus tomorrow at 8 a.m. The Bone Bonus is back. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. 1025 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Man, this summer flew by. The kids are back in school, and we're figuring out how to juggle our new schedules between work, school, sports, and extracurricular activities. You don't need any more stress in your life. So if you're thinking about replacing your windows or doors, let me help you out. Just call my buddies at WeatherTight Windows. WeatherTight Mike will give you the best price, the best service, and the best quality windows in Tampa Bay.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
This is Mal, spokeseagle for Veterinaire, the home services company proud to serve you. One of the most common questions I get is, Mav, my AC seems fine. Why do I need a tune-up? The answer is, you live in Florida. Your AC is under more strain than a rookie in boot camp. If you like taking risks, get a lottery ticket. If you like living in comfort, get an AC tune-up. They're comprehensive and affordable. And free if you sign up for a Veterinaire maintenance plan. Learn more at veterinaire.com.
Veterinaire.
Do you need your contractor's license? In 4 short weekends with Camtech School of Construction, you will be ready to ace the state exam. Get legal, get licensed, get Camtech. Join us for a free info seminar Tuesday night at 7. Tampa AC Hotel by Marriott, 4020 West Boy Scout Boulevard in Tampa. 1-800-875-PASS. CamtechSchool.com.
We hear it every day.
I'm a safe driver.
Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Got mystery stains on your carpet? Call Zero Res. Right now, clean more, save more, and save up to $30. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today. Schedule online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
Are you stuck with medical bills after an accident that wasn't your fault? I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt, and I'll fight to make sure those responsible pay, not you. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
Skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, no stress. Hey, it's JP. And with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can skip the stress, make the most money, and close in as little as 21 days. Listen to their client Jerry's experience. Quote, we needed to move quickly, and we were worried that the process would be lengthy and that we would spend a lot of money on repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate got us an offer offer in just 3 days and over the asking price. It was amazing. I can't thank Mark Spain Real Estate enough, end quote. Selling your home is one of the biggest decisions you will ever make. So who you work with matters. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate are the most experienced real estate team in the United States, and you can trust them to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be today. There is no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get that guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to the end of summer sale at AutoZone. We're celebrating the end of long days and short nights with big deals for a short time, like car wash. Right now, you can save 20% on the Armor All Complete Car Wash Kit. Need new brakes? Duralast brake pads are free with the purchase of Duralast rotors. We've also got oil deals and more. We're ending the summer right with the end of summer sale at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
When you bundle renters and auto with Progressive, you can save while protecting your most valuable possessions, like your really expensive limited edition sneakers and your new suit for your cousin's wedding. Except you never actually bought the suit because you can't stop buying sneakers. So you show up to the wedding looking like you're going grocery shopping. But hey, at least your sneakers will look good in the pictures, until you're cropped out of every last one of them. So go ahead and get Progressive, so you can save while protecting the things that matter to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
The Mike Calta Show at 1025 The Bone. I don't know. I just pulled up Joey Diaz's Wikipedia page and read something on it that I was unaware of before, which may be a very... Like the fans of Joey's and Joe Rogan and stuff, they know all the details. In 2007, Diaz ended his longtime cocaine abuse. That I know. Quitting after one of his cats sniffed the substance in one of the bags and died.
Oh.
That I was unaware of.
Poor little cat. Had a blast for a while. I'm sure she went to go get Joey.
Cat running around in circles.
Yeah.
Just going
Great
crazy.
10 minutes, just a great 10 minutes.
Jesus. You ever watch a cat with catnip?
Love it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Because you think, go get Joe, bring Joey in. Tell him he's live on the air, not to say the F word.
A lot,
like he did last time. Joey does a podcast, and I have listened to it before. In fact, me as not really a drug guy, heard some of the best drug stories. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. How are you, pal? Very excited to see you, Joey Diaz. Now, listen, you haven't been here in a long time. You were on this show only one time before, even though we're fans, because last time you were here is with some sort of Mexican something, right?
Yeah, something wackadoo.
And we were out live at a gig. It was just a terrible situation. And you just went throwing F-bombs left and right. We were like, Joey, we're live. We can't do that.
It happens.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
How
It's
are you,
great to
brother?
see. I'm happy to see you. And ironic that you're here in the week that we both lost our dear friend Ralphie May.
Friend, yeah.
Yeah. How close are you and Ralphie? He loved you. I'll tell you that.
I loved him with all my heart.
Yeah.
I mean, he was my brother. Especially where we live. I was just telling, I'm surrounded with, nightmares.
Yeah.
So he was a breath of fresh air,
And that's, I think, the way he felt. You also, I think these guys have kind of like Bert and certainly Ralphie have this kind of older brother thing with you, where you're kind of like a guy who's been through it all for them, and you bring a lot of clarity to them.
Yeah, they're good guys. Bert lives right around the corner from me.
Oh, really?
So I see him, our wives hang out, the kids play.
Bert called me. He's the one who called me to tell me Ralphie passed. And you called him and told him. He's the worst at delivering bad news ever. He told me listen, we all knew Ralphie was in pretty bad shape. And although it was very sad, and I was not as shocked as I was surprised that it had finally happened. You know what I mean? But you called and said, "Hey, it happened. Ralphie's passed." Bert calls me and gives me the whole movie dialogue. "Are you sitting down? I'm afraid I have some terrible news." I'm like, "All right, Bert, I already know what you're going to say. I already know at this point when you say, 'Are you sitting down?' what you're going to tell me." But yeah, he's the worst person you want to get it from. And then he said you guys, he hangs out. He's another one. He gets a lot of his sanity, I think, from you.
We have to.
Yeah.
We have to, because you're dealing with people who really don't even look you in the eye.
Yeah.
Out there. They just talk to you, so we're all we got. It's just a little handful of us. And
now, you how do you get into comedy? You came over from Cuba?
I came over from Cuba.
Did your family escape from Cuba?
No,
or they just left?
This is way before the revolution.
Okay, all right.
They were up in Union City with a sandwich store.
Yeah.
Then they opened up a bar, and then they went back to Cuba.
Whoa.
Like they were going back and forth. I was born. My sister was born. Then I came up when I was 3.
And when do you realize? I mean, I know I grew up in New York, so everybody's funny in New York. When do you realize you got like what's the inspiration to make you be like I could do
I
this?
had no idea. Everybody's funny.
Right.
So you're on a corner. Your favorites, for us, it was Hashway's Deli.
Uh-huh.
You go to Hashway's Deli. If you open your mouth, you don't open your mouth unless you're going to throw heat.
Right. Right.
You don't open your
True.
mouth just to open your mouth.
Because everybody can throw
Yeah,
it.
like everybody opens their mouth where I'm from. Don't open your mouth unless you're going to throw heat. So I didn't really know.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Honestly, I got locked up.
Uh-huh. What did you do? Drug related?
Yeah, it was kidnapping.
F-bomb number 1.
While I was in there, it was my last thing.
Yeah.
I'd gone to college. I worked as a mason. I estimated.
Right.
I did everything.
Yeah.
This was it. I got divorced, and this was the time to get into it. When you have nothing, you have nothing to lose.
Sure.
So that's how I got into it.
Where'd you go? What
Denver.
jail? Denver?
I started in Denver.
Oh, what jail did you go to?
Colorado.
So you did all
I did all my
time over there.
Yes.
Jeez. And then you get out and you're like, all right.
I got a job. I got married. I tried to do all the right things.
Still doing the drugs, though, right?
It sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked. I just didn't like it. I didn't know that you go to college, you come out of high school, you go to college, you have to pick your major. And while you in the third year of your major, you're like, I don't even know if I want to do this.
Right.
But your parents already put the investment in.
You there.
And now you got to get out there and do your thing. And now, after 6 years, you're sick and tired of doing it. But you just can't quit and become a dancer.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody always makes a choice. Yeah. And then midway in, they're like, what was I thinking? I really wanted to be a dancer. I wanted to dance on Broadway, be free. And it's too late, so you stick with it, I had done everything. And there was nothing else I could do.
Yeah.
I said, let me give this a shot. And I gave it a shot, and I committed to it.
Yeah.
I said, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this.
Yeah. That's great.
But what happened, I did all this stuff to be a decent individual. I did all this stuff. Okay, I got in trouble for the kidnapping.
Yeah.
I did all this stuff. Let me get my life together. I got a job. And after I had it all, I go, am I crazy? So this is it. You work Monday through Friday. On Saturdays, you watch your kid. And on Sunday, you go to your in-laws' house and eat dinner and talk about the week's activities.
Miserable life.
This is it.
Yeah.
So my option was to go to New York and work. Again, I'm going to go to New York and bring a little brown bag.
Right.
And get on a train. And I said, forget it. I'm either going to become a comedian or I'm going to sell drugs.
And if
the comedy don't work, I go back to New York and become a bookie.
Right.
And I'll wait till they shoot me.
Isn't that funny how that's a viable option for people from New York?
What's that?
To be a bookie or to come out. Yeah.
That's it.
It's like it's like almost going, I think I'm going to try to be a bus driver. It's like you have options.
I could be a bookie. I could sell drugs. I could do whatever.
So funny.
So I was prepared.
Yeah.
And I went to L.A. and I kept saying, well, I started in Denver. I developed in Seattle. I got a deal to go, and I kept saying, one more year.
Yeah. Give it a little
Nothing
time.
happens
See what
in a
happens.
year. I'll get the hell out of here. At that time, I wanted to kill my uncle. So on the way out of L.A., I was going to stab my uncle, stop in Colorado, shoot the ex-wife in the head, and just go to New York, man, and become a bookie. I live in a very political hometown.
Right.
So for the cops to come in there and get me, I would know, and I'd be like Escobar.
Right.
I'd know an hour before you got there to touchdown. Like I know, I grew up in that. You know, when you arrest someone, like let's say you're from Tampa,
right,
and you have to go to Sarasota and arrest somebody, you have to call Sarasota police and tell them by the time you get to Sarasota over that bridge, I'm already playing golf in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? I was in Sat. One time I robbed a jewelry store in 1982 in high school in Jersey.
Okay, in Jersey.
Me and my buddies made a Monday Night Football bet, and we took a bath. We called the guy to like bet $50. He's like, I got to take like 2,000. We go, put in 4. Put in 4. That's how we run. And put the parlay in. So we lost. So my buddies, half of them could come up with the money. I used to rob this jewelry store every like 3 weeks. It was like these little old ladies worked in it. And I would go in there and go, let me see that ring. And they would put the tray with the rings.
Right.
And they would walk away.
Oh.
Now, if you did that in Iowa,
yeah,
it's okay.
Right, but in Jersey.
But in Jersey, you're pinned to it. They would walk away. So I would go in there and take a ring. Like once every 3 weeks. So
you weren't blazing there with guns. You were just
no.
somewhere.
I was a kid.
Right.
But I figured out, I go, every time I go in there, I take like a diamond ring. And then one day I went in there with a football shirt on. And I just took the whole tray. I put it under my shirt and walked out. 30 diamond engagement rings. I lived off that for like 3 months. But when I went in there was a circular tub that you spun around that had gold chains on the top and bracelets on the bottom. Right. I'm saying someday things going to get deep and I'm going to rob that thing. And it was like the third Monday. It was September 23rd, 1982. So Monday, it just started. Football just started. And me and my dummy friends were 18. We thought we had the world by the ball. We thought we were big shots at a bar. Buy him a drink. Give him a drink. You know what I'm saying? Give him all a drink. And we bet like 3,000 times this. And we bet a parlay. And we just got killed. But we put it in with one of our school teachers who smoked Camel cigarettes. We used to call him the Camel. Because his mustache was orange. And his fingers
you put the bet in with the teacher?
Yeah, in high school.
So the teacher was also running numbers?
Oh, yeah. And he delivered coke part-time. He was tremendous, the Camel. We used to have a picture with this guy, the Camel.
The Camel. And
so
what happened?
Took a bet with him. It's like me putting a bet in with you. I love you to death.
Right.
You're Ralphie's friend. Regardless, I got to give you the money. Even if I got to rob, I'll pee off somebody else. Right. I got to give you the money.
Right.
That was my thinking. So my friend's like, what are we going to do? How are we going to get the 3,000? I go, listen, the jewelry store in West New York, let's go down there. And I got up early one morning, walked in there. They're like, hi, how are you? They walked away from me. They left me alone. I just picked the thing up and ran out of there. Me and my friend Stinky, and we ran out of there. We were out for like 3 weeks selling jewelry. We each had like 10 chains on. We were savages. It was like, arrest us.
That is so funny.
And then the cops came looking for me, so I came to Sarasota.
Hide out.
And hid down there. And it's such a scam where I'm from.
Yeah.
The owner of the jewelry store was tied in. So he goes, if they arrest him, what do I get? Restitution?
Right.
Tell your buddy to stay in Florida for 90 days.
The insurance.
They get the insurance.
Right.
So I got a call in Sarasota. Don't come back. The guy even said he'll give you an extra $5,000. Don't come back.
just stay out of there. That is hilarious. Out of all the stories that you've told, I heard one story, which you're going to have to kind of refresh me a little bit because I don't know a lot about the drugs, but it was on the podcast, and I was in my car in tears at the visual of this. There was a drug that was popular at the time that you had to heat up, and you were carrying a microwave because you'd go to other junkies' houses.
I had a buddy, God bless his soul.
Okay.
That he used to. One night I saw him. I'm driving in 1983. It's like 4 a.m. We're going to snort somewhere. And I see him, and I'm like, hey, Pete, what's up? He was a great kid. No shirt on. You know, when you see somebody with no shirt on at 4 a.m, you got a problem. I mean, he was built like a savage, but he had no shirt on, and he had a little microwave oven. And I go, what's with the microwave? Did you steal a microwave? And what they would do, they would take cocaine, put a little, you put it in like 3 fingers of water,
right?
And you put a little baking soda, and you put it in a microwave oven, and like a coffee cup, and you press it to like 24 seconds. And once you hear bing, it's over. You dump it out and you take that rock and you shave it and you put it in a joint.
Oh,
and you melt the coke into a joint and you smoke it. That's what the Colombians do in bars. They empty their cigarettes and they put the Coke rocks in there.
Inside.
And they're smoking it. So that's why the guy carried a microwave, because he said, I want no misunderstandings.
Right.
I went to Louis' house last week, and he had no microwave oven. Who doesn't have a microwave oven in this day and age? And I'm like, I get it.
He was bringing his own microwave.
He brought his own microwave oven.
That was one of the funniest goddamn things I ever heard in my life. When you said, and he goes, you brought his own microwave oven. I every time I go in somewhere like a kitchen and see a small microwave, I think of that story.
I died.
That is absolutely hilarious.
You know, it was so weird that I was going through such a tough time. I lost my parents at an early age. I was going through such a tough time at that. If it wasn't for my friends and their comedy, I would have jumped off a bridge.
Yeah.
Because it never ended. Like comedy, and it was like natural comedy.
Right.
It wasn't coming. Who walks with a microwave oven at 4 in the morning?
Shirtless, too.
Shirtless.
This is Joey Diaz. Joey is here. How did you get in with the, it's so funny is that on this side of the country, we're living through the podcast. How do you get in with all the Rogan guys? Like, Joe is like the most popular thing in podcasting, and then he develops his whole little crew, and you're in that crew, man.
I've known Joe since 97.
Right.
You know, when I met Joe, I was at the Comedy Store, didn't know who he was or what he did. My girlfriend kept saying, he's on news radio.
Right.
I'm a comic, dog. I don't watch TV. I'm out every night hustling. So I didn't know. I thought he was on a radio show. I didn't know. And we became friends, and eventually me, him, and Chris McGuire started going on the road, and then Ari. Ari.
I love Ari.
I love Ari with all my heart.
Yeah.
He's like one of my best brothers in the world. Me, him, and Ralphie were a good clique. That was the family clique. And then, I met Ari, Duncan, and I knew Ralphie since day one.
Yeah.
I knew Ralphie. Like, I still remember going to Joey Medina's house, and Ralphie was on the futon. And they would torture him because he had broken the futon. All right? This is the first time I met Ralphie, and he was a sweet kid. I think he smoked pot, but he wasn't as crazy.
Right.
And we went over to his Joey Medina's, him, Alex Raimundo. They still
I know Alex. Yeah.
They still have that apartment.
Yeah.
That apartment has been passed down to Rick Ramos now.
Oh, no kidding.
So they still have that apartment. And then he was cooking. You know, he was always broke, but he always cooked, Ralphie and stuff. And then I met him along that. So I knew Ralph. Like, it was like I was friends with Ralphie, and I was friends with Joe, all from the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
This is before Joe smoked pot.
Oh, really?
So
which one of you guys got Joe on the pot?
Eddie Bravo. Like in 2002 or something. So it was me and Ralphie, and then Ari came along. I lived on Vista with Josh Wolf.
Right.
Ralphie lived on the block over by himself on Gardner. Then on Sierra Bonita in 98 was Mitch Hedberg and Nick DiPaolo.
Holy cow.
And on Curson was Doug Stanhope. And we'd all see each other at the 7-Eleven, or me, Doug, Mitch would play tennis at Gorky Park. It's a Russian park where you buy nickel bags right on Fountain. And that was that little neighborhood, man. So
that's amazing.
That neighborhood was amazing.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, I become friends with Ralphie and all these guys, but Rogan was more at the Comedy Store.
Right.
And then we became really tight. Like me, Rogan, Duncan, and Joe would go on the road all the time. And then over the years, I was ready to quit comedy.
Yeah.
In 2009, I was done.
Well, you just had it burned out?
I just wanted
to
go
back to being a bookie?
No, I moved to the Valley.
Yeah.
And I was going to sell cars, and then when my friends are writers, whenever they write a role, I'll take the role.
Take something, yeah.
And I would do local stand-up, but I didn't want to travel no more. I wasn't into it. And Joe kept talking about this podcast. We would go on the road, and at night, him and Brian would go upstairs and talk to some computer. And I go, are you people kidding me? I go, first of all, who's home on a Friday night? You're talking to a bunch of 13-year-olds, okay? And in fact, one time they were smoking pot, and they got in trouble because some kid got caught smoking pot, called his mom, the mom called. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But then they would get together and do these little podcasts and stuff and just tell stories.
And now look at it.
And I liked it.
Yeah.
And then one day I started one with Felicia Michaels. I was like, I'm not going to do comedy, but I might as well stay, put your voice out there.
You got a million stories, too. That
adds to it. That adds to the dilemma.
You mentioned, I think every one of those comedians you mentioned from that circle has all been on this show. They're all guys. Josh Wolf, He was in here recently. He's funny, that dude.
He's funny.
I like him. So I always tell comedians, they're always talking about their podcasts, and there's too many podcasts. There's too many But if you got a guy like you who's got war stories, man, from back in the 80s and the 70s, and that's something you want to hear. I could sit here and listen to you tell those stories all day, which is what all the other comics always say, too.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And I forget stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like I forget stuff, and then as we're talking, I'll remember something. Like we were doing a podcast one time, they were talking about Quaaludes. And I talked about the time I broke into that girl's house, ate a Quaalude. I don't know if you have to watch the video. We can't.
Oh, yeah.
But I'd forgotten all about that.
Tell me about this thing. Is it true that your cat got into one of the bags of Coke?
No, I was giving him Coke.
Oh, yeah.
I was giving him Coke like 10 years ago. He liked it. I have a friend in Houston that's an attorney, and one day we were at his house doing bong hits.
Right.
About 15 years ago. About 15 years ago. And I was with my wife already, and we had the cats, and I was hip to cats, but I really wasn't hip to cats.
Right.
So I'm at this dude's house. This dude would do a bong hit, put it down, and this cat would come on the table and stick his head in the bong. And he wouldn't breathe. Like, he wouldn't go, light the bong.
Right,
so he would
right.
just sit there.
To get a little residual, yeah.
And then he'd look at you, and then he'd go to the corner, and he'd just sit there, and his tail would just be going back and forth. So I'm like, that's the neatest thing. I go, did you teach him that? He goes, no. He just likes the smell of reefer.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of weird. They just like the certain smell, and my cats do not get high.
Right.
Like the cats I got now, when I get high.
Straight cats. Yeah.
Harry, Demi, super bad. They don't like it. But when I first met my wife, she had, he died, Finney. And whenever I did Coke, Finney would, run right there. He liked the smell of it. He liked something about the Coke. I can't tell you what it was.
Yeah.
There's no other cat. I had a cat, Sissy, that I adopted. And while I was doing Coke all those years, she wouldn't have anything to do with me.
Right.
6 months after I stopped doing blow, she became my cat. She wouldn't come close to me.
Wow.
Just the energy that you're giving off from the Coke. But this other dude wouldn't come by me unless I had Coke. So I would get home at night, do whatever I had to do. I'd go in the little kitchen, take out my little package, and within minutes,
the cat would come rolling. Right.
Like I have this cat, Fidel. He's dead now. Right. Fidel is one of my all-time favorite cats. You could look at Fidel. He could be like passed down on a chair, right? You could tiptoe to the kitchen, get one of those Jell-O Cosby puddings, little chocolate diet puddings and stuff. Get the whipped cream out, like and as you're going to put it over, he would go, and he'd turn around. Till this day, he's been dead for 2 years. And every time I go for the whipped cream, I think about Fidel. I'm like, that dude is following me. So cats have their own thing.
Yeah.
He liked doing blow. That was his thing. So as soon as I had a package, he'd come over. I'd give him a little Coke rock on his tongue.
Right.
And he'd take off.
I'm sure.
And at first, he would take off for like a while. But then after he got there, he go, wait a second. I came down. Let me go back and see him. Maybe I'll go back up. And once he figured out that every hour on the hour, he would come back for his little Coke blow.
Oh, my God.
He would jump on my leg and look at the mirror for 10 minutes. And then play with it. What the fuck?
letting you know.
He had
Letting you
no
know.
idea.
Yeah.
And then we just stopped. When I stopped doing Coke, he stopped.
So, yeah.
And I lived and he died a year later. But he was 17.
Oh, he did.
That's a good life.
Can you maybe we are reincarnated as cats?
I still got his ashes. I look at that box all the time.
Holy cow. Joey Diaz is here with us. Joey, you know him now. The first time I recall seeing you in the movie was The Longest Yard. Was that your first movie? Or no. What was the first? What were some before that I might have seen? I should probably be more prepared for this.
Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Taxi.
Yep.
Basketball.
Basketball was my first ever. I had no idea.
See, I saw basketball. It was so long ago. I don't remember.
I was even doing.
Right.
I went to read for NYPD Blue. And on the way out of the building, a lady comes on. She goes, "Are you here to read?" I'm like, "Yeah." So she goes, "Read this and come back in." I read it, went in, forgot all about it, went home. I was living in one of those dump hotels,
right,
where the phone rings in the hallway.
Yeah.
They're like, "Is there a Joey Diaz in?" So that's how they
shut up. So you were there to read for something else.
I never acted. I never did nothing before.
Right.
I did stand up. I went to L.A. They called me in, and that was it. I went down. I answered. They go, "You got 3 weeks on the set." I was like, 3 weeks or what? And they're like, "Work. We'll pay you this." I was like, "All right." And I went there, and every day I robbed a pair of roller skates. Because that's how I roll. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was still half criminal, half comic.
Right. You never know what's going to happen.
Every day, because I didn't know. I thought when you shot a movie, you went and you shoot it.
Right.
I didn't know you sat there for 12 hours. I was furious.
Waited, yeah.
So after 3 days, I'm like, I'm going to start robbing these people. So every day I'd steal a pair of roller skates. They had a whole truck.
A whole
tractor trailer filled with roller skates, and I'm the only. Like, I have a size 13, so I go in there, and every day I take my. Do I roller skate? No, but I take it to Ski Chalet. Tell them my grandmother got them for me for Christmas, and they give me 200 in cash plus tax. What do you think you're dealing with? Some novice? I would do that every day on that movie. I did that every day till there was no size 13s, 12s. Everybody had an 8. You understand me? Everybody had an 8 on that set. And I sat there for 3 weeks. Nobody talked to me.
Right.
And the one night I go out, I drink 10 bottles of wine and do an 8-ball. That's when they use me the next morning. 7:30 call. They're like, "You're on." I'm like, I have no idea what I'm even doing. I had no idea. Like, you have to step on the mark. I'm like, what mark?
Right. This is your first move, first
anything.
Right.
Then the second one was a TV show for NBC that they had to explain everything to me.
Oh, what was the show?
It was a show about.
This is what I want to be on. Enough things that I don't remember.
It was 98, 97. It was a show with Portier's daughter.
Okay.
It was sons of. They had 2 sons. They did like 10 episodes. I did episode 6 and 7. The show got canceled. Episode
18
5.
Wheels of Justice?
No.
Different.
Trust me, it's not on my IMDb.
Oh, it's not on there?
Yeah. It was an NBC show.
And they, and then, so you go there, and are they cool with you, or are they dicks because you don't know?
Really cool.
Oh,
I
really?
just told them the truth. I said, I have no idea. They said, do the 2 scenes and then go to an acting class. I did the 2 scenes, and then I joined an acting class. A week later. Then I got I had an idea what to do.
Then you're in a movie with De Niro. How great is that?
Which one?
Aren't you in weren't you in the boxing movie?
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
Oh, you were more than one.
Yeah, I did.
What was the other one?
I analyzed that. The second.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The second one, and then,
but the boxing movie, that's a grudge match.
Grudge match.
That's less of a cast. There's less people in that movie, so you spend. I would think he would like you.
Who?
De Niro.
Yeah, no, I talked to him last time. And I don't listen, man. I don't act like a comedian on the set.
Right.
I act like a human being.
Yeah.
I don't say nothing.
Right. So do you know Vinny Pastore, Big Pussy? From
I
The
met
Sopranos?
him at the premiere of Grudge Match.
Okay.
And he was yelling at me the whole time. You know how many times people come up to me and think it's you? You got to knock it off.
It's funny because you both look like my dad.
And we hugged each other, and he was very sweet.
He was a good friend of ours for a while. We met him down here. He did something on stage, and we became buddies and hung out with him a couple of times. But he was telling me that he was in Goodfellas for a flash. You just see him. But De Niro liked him, and so he'd get like 3 weeks on the set, but then De Niro kept extending. He kept telling him, hey, we need Vinny around for another 3 weeks just because they were buddies. So De Niro seems like the kind of guy where if he connects with somebody on the set, that's beneficial to you.
Yeah, they're nice people.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they stick you in a whole bunch of other movies and stuff.
Yeah, he called me in for the movie about the stockbroker.
The Wolf of Wall Street?
He called me in for Dirty Grandpa.
Oh, yeah?
He calls me in for stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just busy or I'm not right for the role, but he thinks of me at least.
That's good. That's really good.
I when I did analyze that, I didn't say anything to him.
Right.
I talked to my idol. What's the director's name?
Scorsese? No, who did that? Who did analyze it?
The guy that wrote Caddyshack and all those movies, Ghostbusters.
Ivan Reitman?
No, his partner.
I don't know. Right.
He was in Stripes.
Harold Ramis.
So I just wanted to pick his brain.
Yeah.
That's my dog. So I didn't say nothing to De Niro. But then in Grudge Match, I had no choice but to talk to him.
Yeah, we were doing scenes.
And it was really weird because I went in the day before just to watch him act.
Right.
And it was pretty interesting. I got there as LL Cool J and him was starting to act. And LL Cool J went up to him. You shake his hand. What's happening? Great to have you on the set. And I'm watching this. And they yell, action. And, LL Cool J is ready to go, but all of a sudden he's like, damn it. He forgot his lines.
Right.
And then they said it again, and he looked at De Niro, and again he forgot his lines. And I'm like, I wonder what's going on. The next day it happened to me.
Oh.
Because what happens is, you come in, hi, I'm Robert, whatever. I'm Joey, nice to meet you. And how you doing today? Great, sir. How are you? Great. Okay. You ready for this? You want to rehearse it one time? And you're like, yeah, okay. And you try not to look at this guy.
Yeah.
You try to make eye contact, but then because you don't want to do like this. But there's a part where you're going to look at him and go. Because it's everybody you grew up with.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be an ant.
No,
it's everybody you grew up with. He's Guy from Goodfellas. You see Taxi Driver. You see Angel Heart. He played with Mickey Rourke. Devil. You see all these things flash up, and it just takes you away. You're like, and all of a sudden you hear action. You're like, cut, Joey, what's going on? You only have one line. Please. And then I told him, and he goes, that happens to everybody with him.
Oh, really?
And it must happen with Pacino.
Sure,
it must happen with all those guys.
The classic guys.
That once you look at them the first time, everything flashes in front of you. Oh, this guy was a guy in D Hunter.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're like, and you choke a little bit.
Oh, I wouldn't know. There's been a couple of times I've met people and I couldn't. Few times, I couldn't met people and I couldn't formulate a word. I'm a big Yankee fan, and I met Don Mattingly, who is my all-time favorite Yankee. And when he walked in, I swear the memories I have now, he had an angel halo behind him, and he was like, "Hey, I'm Don," and I was like, and I'll talk to anybody, and I couldn't get it out, I met Rudy Giuliani right after 9/11, and I was like, "Oh, nice to meet you." So, I could just you think of all these things, like you said. I couldn't imagine if I had memorized lines and tried to spit my lines back out.
And he was very nice. Like whenever he had to call me a fat bastard or something, he'd run back and go, "You okay with that?" Come on, man.
Wouldn't it be great if you'd have been like, "Yeah, I didn't like it. I took offense to the last one."
Change that up for me.
Felt there was a little extra in your voice that you didn't need to be there.
He was really sweet like that. I spent a couple days with him. His trainer was really cool.
Yeah.
I learned his trainer. He joined up with his trainer for Raging Bull. And the guy worked for the Jets, and De Niro just hired him.
Oh, really? Pulled him right out.
A strength and conditioning guy for the Jets.
Yeah.
De Niro said that. So he travels with him. And De Niro gets up every morning and does an hour workout with the guy.
Really?
Every morning, 5 days a week. Push-ups, sit-ups, calisthenics. I'm not saying he's going to run 20 miles. He's 70-something years old.
Think about it. That's a good gig to have, to be the guy who just travels with De Niro.
Yeah.
Drinks wine with him, does push-ups with him.
Right. Just hangs with him. Yeah, I don't know why you don't come here more often.
I'm going to start.
You have to. You got a home base here.
Yeah,
I know.
Lost our brother. I'll tell you, was the only guy. There's two people that intimidated me. That's it. Two people that have ever really intimidated me like that. Julius Erving.
Or the doctor.
And when I did a scene with James Coburn. You have no idea.
For what was that in?
Arliss.
Oh.
And I had to spend 2 days with him. I did a movie with him first. And when I walked in the trailer that night to do paperwork, I looked, and there's James Coburn with his crooked hands, drinking a beer and smoking a joint, 70-something years old, and he's talking to these two blondes, and they're looking at him like, "You're James Coburn." And I just walked out.
Yeah.
I walked out, I started crying, I went back to the car. I go, "That guy used to hang out with Bruce Lee." That's it. That's it. He used to smoke dope and eat hash with Bruce Lee. Him and another guy by the name of Steve McQueen. And in my world, it don't get no better than that. Throw Charles Bronson into the mix, and that's it. These guys today don't even have the clue of what was going on.
Yeah.
So when I did that thing with Coburn, it was just like it took me 3 days to finally say, "How is Bruce Lee?"
Right.
And he was like blown away. Like it was, but that's the only two guys. Like everybody else, like if I see Clooney, I'll spit in his face. You know what I'm saying? Alec Baldwin tried to like muscle me.
Where?
I did that movie with about a year ago about the rich guy that lived in a hotel.
Howard
Hughes, that movie.
Yeah.
And I played one of the mobsters. They cut the scenes out and stuff, but it was funny. The first day I got there, my scenes were with Alec Baldwin.
Right.
So I sit there, and this guy's like, like being a Hollywood tough guy, like eyeballing me, but I could eyeball you to death. I've eyeballed judges. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about you.
We're a lot more on the line.
You're just an actor. You know? I've eyeballed judges that were about to sentence me. And I eyeballed him.
Yeah.
Like he had to turn away.
Right.
Like those.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
The guy who turned.
Yeah, like
that's
these
how you
little
know. Yeah.
actors that, no, I don't play with them, And
When's the last time you beat somebody up?
Never.
Really? Not. That's not your thing.
Nah.
Yeah. I don't know. You look like the guy I'd be afraid again and beat up. From.
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I've gotten into misunderstandings, and you stick up for yourself and
Right.
stuff, but no, I get mad. I get mad at times.
You'll get machine guns if you have to?
No, I'll do it. I don't carry. I used to carry a gun, and I got rid of them because they're a magnet. They're a magnet.
I carry them, but I never have any problem.
When I carried a gun, everybody I hugged had a gun.
Yeah.
Once I stopped carrying a gun, I hug people that don't have a gun.
Can I tell you why I carry one though? I'm not. I'm not carrying it for the guy who yells at me. I'm not carrying it for the guy who is mad at me. I'm carrying it for the one day that I'm like, God damn it, I wish, like I could have, I don't want to be regretful. I don't want to say, I could have saved these people if I had my gun. That's the
same reason I carry.
Yeah. I don't carry, I don't have it on me now.
He's carrying it to stop a bank robbery.
Me too.
Which he'll
not
make
a bank
he'll
robbery.
Make it worse.
Not a bank robbery. I would let the bank robbery happen. But it's something like if a shooter was in a parking lot of a mall or something, I'm like, I could fix this. I would do that. That's the only thing. Other than like personal conflict, I'd rather just drive away at this point. I'm too old.
I take my gun to the park when I got my daughter.
Yeah, you have to
When
because
I
you're with
have
the
my
kid.
I take the gun. And that's it. I take it to the park. I live in a park where it's very liberal, So if like a Mexican comes on with his chihuahua off the leash, everybody says something to him. But if Joe Smith brings his chihuahua and leaves him off the leash, everybody loves the dog.
Yeah.
So about 3 months ago, I had to say something to somebody. Like somebody came up to me and I told him, I said, listen, do me a favor, bro. Get that dog on a leash. And like 8 parents looked at me like, and I said, I'll tell you what's going to happen. Because, my dog is great with kids. I go, what if your dog ate cat food by mistake today? He snaps and he bites my dog. Bites my kid. Do you want that problem? Because I will shoot you in the head right at this park, and I will do the time. I'll dial 911 myself, but you will not go home.
Right.
Put that dog on a leash, and they do it. I don't play around at that park. I don't play around at all at that park. Like I said, I'm looking to get out of California.
Yeah.
As you can tell, Ralphie wanted to get out 3 or 4 years ago. He was already in Nashville. I'm just waiting to see what happens with this one thing, and I think I'm probably going to end up somewhere in Tennessee because that's where my wife is from.
Tennessee, huh?
That's where my wife is from.
What does your wife do? Does she work or no?
No, she was an accountant at the Hollywood Bowl, but we had the kid. What do you want me to do? Work her 60 hours, I work, then somebody else raises your kid?
No.
Then when he grows up to be Milo Yiannopoulos, you want to blame society. You want to blame society. It's society's fault. No, it was your fault because you were too busy with nannies. That's why all these people in California didn't want to vote for Trump because they're going to send all those Mexicans back. Who's going to raise their kids? Who's going to raise their kids? They're too busy hanging out with Harvey Weinstein and touching helmets. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Did you see what happened now with Harvey? He's been raping people for 30 years. Now, he touched my helmet. Now, what about when it was your career?
Right.
They're sucky people. They're garbage people.
Yeah.
It's a garbage society.
We were
People
saying that
don't
this
know
morning.
It is a garbage society.
And all the pedophile rings. are out there.
Pedophile.
Yeah.
I love when they're like, well, let's see what George Clooney has to say. Who cares? If you know an actor, who cares?
Yeah.
Those people's word means nothing. Nothing. They just say whatever they say, whatever you want to hear. How many people moved when Trump became president?
Nobody.
How wasn't Alanis Morissette?
Yeah,
and they were all
gone.
leaving.
Yeah.
Stop.
Nothing.
They talk for the sense of talking. That's why I'm happy that happened to Kathy Griffin because she's got bad friends. Because she calls her friends. She's like, "What do you think if I take a picture of them?" And the friends like, "Oh my God,
great idea.
That's so valiant." Okay, let's see how valiant you are when you ain't got a job.
By the way, that's my hook. I always ask everybody who your best friend is because you have to have the one guy who's going to be honest with you when everybody else is kissing your ass. You have to have. Kathy Griffin had a best friend. That best friend would have said, "You know what? That's not a bad idea. That's not a good idea. Don't do that."
I run everything by my wife and my friends in Jersey.
Yeah, that's it.
I run everything by my friends, even though they're not even movie or
Doesn't
TV
matter. They'll give you
oriented.
an honest opinion.
If I really want to do something.
Yep.
But if not, I don't run it. But, the agents, they don't know. They don't know nothing.
The agents are getting a piece of your money. Yeah, they want you to do it. Yeah.
They'll yes you to death. They'll blow smoke up your ass.
Yeah.
So my wife, since she's not in the business, that's my mastermind.
Right,
that's my consigliere. She's an accountant at the Hollywood Bowl. She has no interest in this business, nothing. So if I have a problem, I go to my wife.
How long you been with her?
17 years.
Oh, that's a real wife.
Yeah,
you guys are locked in.
But we were together in a 1-bedroom apartment with 7 cats.
Yeah.
When we couldn't make rent.
One of them doing coke.
Yeah, one of them doing coke. When we couldn't make rent. So that's why her and I are
tight.
The goods.
Yeah.
And I had
great.
Ralphie as a consultant. I had Ari as a consultant. The other guys in Hollywood, they're rich.
Yeah.
So they can't give you they're rich.
Bert will call me every once in a while, and he'll be like, hey, I got to run this by you. And I go, that's ridiculous. And he'll go, that's what I thought. And everybody else is saying it's great. I'm like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, you always
have to talk to normal people.
Yeah.
Not those people in that circle, because they're so caught up in whatever they're doing that they really don't even think about it.
Yeah.
They're all whores. It's funny. When I stopped snorting coke 10 years ago, I realized everything changed in my life. That's why my career changed, because I went back to being a man.
Yeah.
When I was snorting coke, if you gave me a hard time, I didn't want to stop snorting. So I would let you give you a bye. I wouldn't say nothing. Now I attack everything, and this is what worked out for me. I'm a man, dog. I don't know about what you're talking about. You talk to anybody in Hollywood. We were talking on the way here, those celebrities, they just can't do anything regular. Like, I have friends that just can't do anything regular. I lift weights. Oh, no. I do the French style bench press. Who cares? Everything is something you don't do to impress you. So you're like, oh, well, who cares?
Yeah.
I want to be around real people. I'm a real dude, dog. I don't go to parties. When I did all those movies, I don't go to premieres.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around those people. I'm a dirty comic.
That's right.
That's a felon. Well, half a felon. Because I don't vote, but I carry a gun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't vote, but I carry a gun. I'm half a felon.
Half a felon.
I don't ever want to be somewhere where I don't belong, and I don't ever want to be somewhere where I'm not.
That's good that you got your head on straight.
I knew that since day one.
So you wouldn't say you're a drug addict. You just stopped doing coke, but you do other drugs.
I smoke pot with 3 hands.
Right.
I'll eat an edible from time to time.
Bert told me the other day, Bert's doing this thing, for those of you who don't know, where he's sober for the
30
whole month.
days. October, sober.
Him, Segura, Rogan, but Rogan's still smoking pot, and Ari. But Bert's being sober, and he's going to yoga classes with Segura.
Hot yoga, yeah.
So Bert goes, Joey called me the other day and goes, hey, this sober thing, can you eat mushrooms on that?
Somebody gave me a bag of mushrooms in Pittsburgh. It's just sitting there.
I'm not a drug guy. I got into edibles recently, but I used to smoke pot. I never smoked cigarettes. I used to smoke pot, and it just makes me cough, and it gives me a headache, and I didn't like it. But I want to try it because it's a lot less calories than drinking, and it would be fun. And the couple of edibles I had have been funny experiences. My mind just stops when it hits. I'll be in the middle of a story, and then I just forget who I am in the middle of it. It's been fun, though. But mushrooms is the next thing that I want to do. I tried it one time, but I don't think I took enough. So instead, we went painting, and I figured what a perfect time to take it. And instead of making me see crazy, it just made me so... I was making the best goddamn painting in the world, and there was nothing you were going to do to stop me. So I want to have a real experience and do it right.
Well, I got liquid acid.
Yeah.
At the podcast office, I got liquid acid and sugar cubes. I take it back to the 70s. You know what I'm saying?
If
you want to see the devil, come hang out with Uncle Joe. If you want to hang out with your friends over at Starbucks and be an intellectual, go do that. But if you want to see the devil, you come to the Voodoo Lounge with Uncle Joey. At the Voodoo Lounge, I have liquid acid with the sugar cube.
And what do? You put it through
the acid on the cube, and you just pop the sugar
you just eat
Listen, I'm not a mushroom guy.
No.
I grew up in Jersey. I'm a mescaline, T8, what do they call those things? Microdot acid.
Right,
Oh, I loved all that stuff. Then you move to the West, and they eat mushrooms. And mushrooms are great till you spend 32 minutes in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. That's everybody to get sick, right?
I eat mushrooms. Next thing you know, I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah, I don't want to
figuring out how many trees it took to cut this toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there how many trees did I cut for me to take this dump? You know what I'm saying? So, no, that's why I'm not a big mushroom guy. I'll eat one with an edible just to balance out the edible at night. You know what I'm saying? But I won't eat them. I like my edibles, and if I'm going to go off the deep end, I'll do the liquid acid during like me, Ari, and Lee did the liquid acid one night. Hilarious. Ari had to take off his shirt and lay down during the podcast. It was tremendous. I love all that stuff.
I'm always afraid. I'm afraid of. I don't want to be nauseous. I don't want to throw up.
No.
Mushroom. And then I'm always just afraid of what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? Like,
not going to do nothing.
I don't know. What if I start taking my pants off?
So what? We're sitting there. We'll put on Pink Floyd The Wall.
And ride it out.
And just ride it out. Or we'll put on Black Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
Yeah. Oh, no. That freak me out.
Or Sabotage. That was my tripping out. A little megalomania stuff just to set you straight.
Dude, you're a great guy, man. It is so good to have you in the studio. I put on Twitter that you're coming. Everybody blew up. Everybody
I was
excited.
Happy. I wanted to see you. Especially after last week.
Yeah.
I thought that you and I both needed a hug. That was tough for everybody.
I tell you, I said in the beginning of this year that because I'm close with my family. My grandmother's getting very old. I said this is going to be the year of death I'm going to have because it's got to be catching up soon. Everybody's getting old, you know. Obviously, didn't expect it to be Ralphie. But I hadn't lost anybody in a long time. And I was close to Ralphie, and we saw him not that long ago, but I didn't think I'd be as upset as I was. I mean, obviously I was going to be upset, but I couldn't do anything the whole rest of the day. I was
shot
miserable.
on Friday. I was shot Friday and Saturday. I wasn't as bad as the fake circus I live around. I mean, there was people that were going to kill themselves.
Oh, yeah, no.
I was okay. I got to tell you something. He was supposed to come to L.A. last week.
Right.
So when I went to the store last Tuesday night, I saw his name on the list. And he was telling me that he was coming to L.A. just for a cup of coffee.
Right.
He had to go do something with court. And he was going to do the podcast and then shoot back and receive the award.
Yeah, for the comedian of the year.
Okay, so I didn't see him Tuesday night. But when you're at the store, people want to take pictures, and they're talking to you. And I got in the car, started it, and as I'm going up Laurel Canyon, I go, where was Ralphie?
Oh, yeah.
I usually wait for Ralphie, give him a hug, just to look at him.
Yeah.
And I didn't see him. So the next morning I got up, I called him right away. He answered. And I talked to him for like 10 minutes. He told me the pneumonia, the whole thing, that he was going to get the award, but he didn't think he was strong enough to go down there and get it.
Oh, wow.
I got off the phone that night, and I'll call Lee right now. I go, Lee, Ralphie's not doing the podcast. And we got to get somebody else or something. And then when I saw him, he goes, how was your day? And I go, Lee, I talked to Ralphie this morning. He doesn't have much left.
Yeah.
And he goes, what do you mean? I go, he's got a broken heart. My mom died of a broken heart.
Yeah.
On paper, it's a heart attack. But the Chinese call it a broken heart.
Yeah.
You know, you're tired, man.
I said to my wife, because Ralphie would come to my house a lot, and before we go to bed, he'd go, all right, I'll see you at 5 in the morning, do radio. And I was like, no, you won't. And he was like, I'm up. Next morning, I'd be like, Ralphie, I'll meet you there. I was like, okay. I just know how Ralphie is. But the last time he was here, he just looked like he had enough. Like he'd lost his will. And he was, because he was, first of all, that weight is enough to slow you down. And make you miserable. And I mean, I'm a fat guy, so I know what it's like.
I know
he had it worse.
Like.
Yeah. And then whatever mental issues he had that he couldn't get out. He was getting like a depression, and then he was trying to escape something, and he was smoking the pot, and he was doing whatever else. Medicine wise that he needed and all that stuff. I think he just kind of, every time he looked at him, he looked like he just wanted to exhale and he was done. So I feel terrible for him, but I feel like it was almost like what he wanted almost.
No, that's like I told him. I said I think he's done.
Yeah.
I think the business, the buses,
traveling and all that,
the divorce.
Yeah, the divorce is really.
I have a daughter that I don't have contact with.
Right.
I have a 27-year-old that we haven't spoken in 12 years, not by my actions, because the mom just thwarted the whole thing up.
Yeah.
I've tried. I paid my child support. I reach out once a month, but it just doesn't work out.
Nothing, yeah.
I can't imagine what he was going. Because I know when I was going through it, when the girl was 8 and 9, I was a mess.
So you had 8 solid years there before you lost contact. I would lose my mind. I have 2 young kids.
I had her till I was 5 in Boulder, and then I was going to kill him.
Yeah.
I was going to kill my ex-wife. I just knew. I was having fantasies.
Yeah.
And I had a Vietnam vet buddy who was in my ear.
Right.
Kill her. We don't have to shoot her. We'll tie her to a tree and rub her down with maple syrup.
Oh,
and
man.
let the bears eat her. Yeah. He told me he don't even shoot people no more. He just
eat her.
put maple syrup, leave him up there, and the next day there's a little elbow and maybe a tooth.
Oh.
And if the DNA works, good luck. All right. I just saw myself in a really weird place with them.
Yeah.
And I said, this doesn't need to happen.
Yeah.
You know, and I got into a fist fight with the boyfriend, and I looked into the car and I saw my daughter crying.
Yeah.
Obviously, my daughter wasn't raised like I was an animal. I saw my stepdad bitch-slapping people, and I loved it, but my daughter wasn't raised like that.
Right.
And I said, I don't want her to be raised like this. Let me step away from this situation. I'll still be in her life, but the wife just kept pushing aside. They moved to London. I couldn't get a hold of, it was always something.
Yeah.
And I knew what time it was. I'm not stupid.
Right.
It took me years to get over that. It took me years to get over that. I'm 54, and I'm waiting for something bad to happen to me, so I have an excuse to go to Boulder and stab her. That's my mindset.
You're harboring it.
That's my mindset. Like, I wish something bad happens to me, so I could just go to Boulder and slice her open.
Yeah.
And this is over. That's it. That's it. There's no more drama.
Right.
There's no more drama.
Finally done.
Why play? I'm not one of those people that's going to blow smoke. And
No.
You have articulate relation. I hate my ex-wife. I don't wish her bad, but if she gets hit by a car, that's just the way it is.
That's right.
She stopped. She cut my legs off, ladies and gentlemen. She didn't do something bad to me. She cut my legs off. If she had a problem with me, she could still let me see the child and for me to be a father. She never wanted that, so she cut my legs off, so I can't sit here across from you and tell you I want God to shed his light on her today.
Right.
That's a lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I always say, like, my wife and I get along great, but if we're ever going to get divorced, and I'd be cool, I'd take care of her, but if you tried to take the kids away, I'd probably have to have her killed.
Yeah, no,
I couldn't mess around with that.
There's a lot of situations in this country we don't know about.
Yeah.
When in my situation, I didn't have the money and her parents did. So they milked me in court. They brought up the kidnapping stuff, and that couldn't even beat them.
Right.
Because we went up in front of a civil case in front of the judge that sentenced me. And he was like, you were here 3 years ago saying he was Johnny Bananas. Now you're sitting here telling me he's a creep.
Yeah.
The next time you come in here, I'm gonna file some contempt of court charges.
Right.
And it was funny that I had won, and I said I didn't really win. I lost.
Yeah.
I'm in court with this woman. I see my daughter twice a week for 3 hours.
I couldn't handle it.
I can't imagine what he was going through altogether. I can't imagine the pain. I know he's in a better place. I wish his kids the best. We're going to do a couple. I'm not going to the benefit on the 23rd.
I can't see how I would go. I mean, like, here's the thing: his burial is going to be in Arkansas, and I don't know his family. He didn't
cremate the body,
right, or whatever.
They're looking for wood as we speak.
Yeah. I had a tweet from Ralphie that I retweeted from 2013 where he said after I died,
which everybody says,
right? But I mean, I think a lot of people feel that way. I mean, I want you to miss me, but I also don't want everybody to be sad, right?
Yeah.
So Ralphie said to make jokes, and everybody proceeded to make jokes, and Jeff Ross said Ralphie was the nicest guy to ever orbit the Earth, and that was my favorite one.
He really was. And like I said, I'm not gonna. It's not bothering me yet. It bothered me Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to Lee, and he goes, so who's on next week? I go, we got this guy, and then we'll figure out with Ralphie.
Yeah.
And I caught myself doing it. So I know from my mother's death that grieving is a process.
Right.
For my mother, it took me 5 years later. 5 years later, I had
to get out of it. Yeah.
I was having so much fun, and you put it under the curtain. You put it under the carpet. So I know that in time I'm going to really miss him because I don't know. I just had different type. He was a different type of comedy friend.
Yeah, he was a real guy. I mean, he was a real legit sweet dude.
He never judged me.
No,
he knew all the criminal stuff. He never judged me. I remember he was really young, and he had a manager who was dying of cancer.
Right.
His first manager was a woman. And after she signed Ralphie, she was dying of cancer. So he went to the Laugh Factory one night, and Jamie Masada fell in love with him. So I go to the store one Sunday night. We had been friends maybe a month or two. He was sweet. He was still very quiet. He was very shy.
Yeah.
He was self-conscious of his weight. And he came up to me and goes, Coco, let me ask you a question, Coco. I got this manager. She's got cancer. And Jamie Masada wants to sign me. And you know how sweet Ralph was. While he was telling me the story, he had sordid tears in his eyes. And I look at him and I go, that's an easy answer. I go, she's got one foot in the grave, one a banana peel. It's time to fire her. And he was such a sweet guy that he looked at me for a couple minutes and then he burst into laughter.
Yeah.
He goes, done, Coco. Yeah. Do you know that he did something after he hit? He paid for something to do with that manager.
Oh, really?
He gave her a tombstone. That's the kind of guy Ralphie was.
He is the most generous guy. When him and Bert really first started becoming friends, Bert would call me and he'd be like, Ralphie's so generous, I feel uncomfortable around him.
Yeah. It was uncomfortable.
He'd give you anything. He'd do anything.
I have all these rich Hollywood friends that society think they're cool and great. They're garbage.
Yeah.
They're garbage. Hot garbage.
Mm-hmm.
When I had the fat ball in my neck,
right,
that looked like a Coke rock. It was a White Castle burger. It backfired out of my muffler, and it went up to my neck. I was at home. I was living in a studio apartment with my wife. No money, and my pager went off. I went downstairs, and it was Ralphie. I went downstairs. I went down to give him a hug and smoke a joint, and he gave me $1,000 cash.
Yeah.
When my baby was born, I get a box in the mail, and it's a crib. Not just any crib. It was like the crib of a king.
The crib of all cribs.
Flames in there, and a heater, and a refrigerator for your bottles. And,
Yeah, that's how he was.
I could tell you thousands of things that he did, and it wasn't the big, like right now you're looking at his 4 specials, and you're looking at all that garbage, and that's nothing compared to who he was as a human being.
That's the truth.
That comedy garbage, that was garbage.
Yeah.
Compared to who he was as a human being and as a man.
Yeah.
He did little things. You could throw all these famous comedians on me and all their garbage and how they're so smart and everything. They couldn't light a match to Ralph.
Yeah.
As a matter of class. Ralphie had class. Me, I'm a pig.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't put a silk hat on a pig.
Right.
And those people that you people watch on TV and you think they're so witty, they're pigs.
Yeah.
They're pigs. Somebody like Ralphie was a gentleman.
Yeah.
He did things that he talked to my wife. He spoke to your wife with respect. These people in L.A. look at your wife like if they can't sleep with them, they don't talk to her.
He was the same way with my wife and my kids.
And my kids.
And Ralphie remembers stuff. You can tell Ralphie a story, and then if you try to tell him that same story 3 years, something that means something to you, and you're like, well, one time I had an uncle, and you're like, I remember your Uncle Joey did that. And I'm like, oh, man, he listens to you when you talk. Like, he's that kind of guy.
People say when you meet Tom Cruise, I've never met him,
right,
but that he goes out of his way, like he's such a fake. Like, he's like, so tell me again about your uncle. You don't care about your uncle. He's worth $200 million, you know. But Ralphie, it's just weird. I'm losing that in my life. I don't like living in L.A. as it is. I have no use for those people.
Right.
I really don't.
Yeah.
They're acquaintances.
Yeah.
Okay? There's a big difference between, I learned a valuable thing. My parents got taken away from me as a young age. But God showed me the gift of friendship, which most people don't see.
Yeah.
You think just because you watch an episode of Friends and you have 6 idiots you hang out with, happy birthday! Oh my God, it's so amazing. Those ain't your friends.
Yeah.
Those ain't your friends. Trust what I'm telling you. Your friends are people who take a bullet for you, and there's only one way to find out, you know? And, I have acquaintances out there.
Yeah.
I consider Ari was tight with me. Ari's my brother, and Ralphie is second. I'm tight with Bert, but Bert's a sweetheart.
Right.
I give Bert a gun, Bert ain't going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Bert will shoot himself by accident. Yeah.
Rogan's a millionaire. He don't care about it.
Yeah.
But the rest of the people I hang out with are solid. Ralphie was... So I can't see me living out there much longer. Ralph and Ari don't live there no more.
No.
Duncan's in New York. And like I said, I have Lee and I have my wife and...
Time to go. Time to get out. Enjoy the rest of your life. Dude, I'm so glad you came here. Please make Tampa a regular stop. Well, you're always welcome on the show. And let's keep in touch. Joey Diaz.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. The people have spoken. You love the free tax stamp and seeing Will's tramp stamp. So Will is hosting another tramp stamp free tax stamp event this Saturday, September 6th, specifically offering free tax stamps on most models of their suppressors. Remember, if you wait until January 1st, you run the risk of no inventory available. So don't wait. Will is going to cover your tax stamp fee. Shark Coast Tactical has the inventory now, and he will cover the fee on the select cans. And if you don't have a suppressor yet, seriously, what are you waiting for? Silence & Co. and B&T are tag teaming to offer $200 worth of free stuff as well. Get the Shark Coast ASAP. Take advantage of this free tax stamp event and see for yourself. There are always extra Shark Coast employees on hand to fill out paperwork quicker so you can get your suppressor entered in and back to you fast. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily, closed on Sunday, but open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical is located on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Patrick and Heather from Bolt Electric.
Storm season is upon us again.
We're getting calls from lots of homeowners asking Bolt what they can do
to better protect their home from the next bad storm.
They called the right place.
Bolt electricians are out there right now installing whole home surge protection
that saves your equipment
and powerful whole home generators
that keep your lights on and appliances running through any blackout. Just call Bolt and find out how you can be storm ready
and storm safe.
Online at boltelectric.com.
My name is Maria. Okay, I lied. It's Mary. But I'm feeling more European after my European-style holiday on MSC Cruises. The restaurants, nightlife and shops in La Galleria. And, of course, American touches, like a sports bar and water slides. Bellissimo. Okay, this is a problem.
Book now and save up to 40% off, plus kids sail free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
I'm Keith LeClaire, founder and owner of International Diamond Center.
Want to hear a great American dream story? Get Keith LeClaire talking about starting IDC over 40 years ago with a few $100s and some gold chains.
I started this business with 8 gold chains. Now we have inventory valued at well over $200 million and over 500,000 satisfied customers.
Indeed, IDC has earned a stellar reputation in the national jewelry industry, able to attract the finest brands and command the best supplier pricing.
People here trust us because we are the real deal. Best product, fair pricing, ironclad warranties, and no pressure atmosphere.
A big part of that success is staying true to Keith's core values: integrity, honesty, transparency, and a genuine, unwavering commitment to customer care.
Part of the blessing of being in this business is we get to share in these happy points of other people's lives. My job is to continue to protect you today, tomorrow, and God willing, 3 generations down.
International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
This fall, the Sandman, Adam Sandler, You're My Best Friend Tour.
I feel like we're very good friends now.
Benchmark International Arena, Saturday, September 6th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Hey, it's JP for Prize Picks. Bucks fans, you know every game counts. Do not miss a moment of the action this season on Prize Picks. You can make your picks on your favorite Tampa Bay players and fire the cannons all season long. It's very simple. It's just more or less. Do you think Baker Mayfield's going to have more or less than 2 touchdowns? Do you think Mike Evans is going to have more or less than 50 receiving yards? And it's that simple. You put them together and boom, the money just starts to rack up. It's very simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. And if you get your picks right, cash in. Prize Picks puts their users first. That's the best part. Not only is it easy, but they put their users first, so all the withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. Do not miss out. Download the app today. Use code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineups. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Do you need your contractor's license? In 4 short weekends with Camtech School of Construction, you will be ready to ace the state exam. Get legal, get licensed, get Camtech. Join us for a free info seminar Tuesday night at 7. Tampa AC Hotel by Marriott, 4020 West Boy Scout Boulevard in Tampa. 1-800-875-PASS. CamtechSchool.com.
Hey, Joy. Oh, you are glowing.
Oh, hey. More like Mirajoyed. That Miralax helped me go. I was so backed up. Tried mega coffees, prune juice, everything. Then Miralax. And hello, gentle relief without the harsh side effects.
Ooh, how does it work?
It works naturally with the water in your body for constipation relief. Find Miralax today at your local retailer.
Use as directed for occasional constipation. Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensate for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Do you need your contractor's license? In 4 short weekends with Camtech School of Construction, you will be ready to ace the state exam. Get legal, get licensed, get Camtech. Join us for a free info seminar Tuesday night at 7. Tampa AC Hotel by Marriott, 4020 West Boy Scout Boulevard in Tampa. 1-800-875-PASS. CamtechSchool.com.
This is your official invitation to Hard Rock Bets Party. Sign up, drop a $5 bet on any game, and if it wins, you pocket $150 in bonus bets, a winning bet, and a boosted bankroll. Now that's how you kick off the season in style. Football, baseball, college football, UFC, WNBA. You can bet on it all at Hard Rock Bet. Download the app now or go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMITTED.
Limited time offer plus tax, tag, title, dock fee. Not valid in space or underwater. Must love trucks. Results may cause spontaneous high fives and neighbor envy. See Rivard Buick GMC for details. Disclaimers are the worst. This is Captain Zach Sturm for my friends at Rivard Buick GMC. Listen, Rivard hates disclaimers. That's why the price you see on the website is the price you get. Visit RivardBuickGMC.com. And when you see a new GMC Sierra 1500 up to $15,000 off, guess what? That's the price. That's how Rivard Buick GMC got to be the #2 GMC dealer in the country. Massive discounts with no catch. See for yourself at RivardBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Got mystery stains on your carpet? Call Zero Res. Right now, clean more, save more, and save up to $30. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today. Schedule online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
I'm Doug Bernetti. Growing up, I learned how hard it can be to make ends meet. At Bernetti PA, we help people every day with debt collection calls, credit card debt, home foreclosures, and bankruptcy cases. If you have questions, call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
This is it. Labor Day is here, and so is your final chance to save at Crown Automotive Group's Labor Day sales event. Find your perfect vehicle today, new or pre-owned, with live market prices, no hidden fees, and transparent upfront deals you can trust. Plus, used cars starting at just $10,000. The clock hits 0 tonight, so get to any Crown dealership now or shop now at crowncars.com. The better way to buy and service.
I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Sometimes injuries that may seem minor today affect you for the rest of your life. Not all injuries are visible. I've seen it too many times. A client hires the wrong attorney who just wants to get fast cash. You've already gotten hurt in the accident. Don't get hurt again. Just call Mo. Visit justcallmo.com or give me a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Office, Tampa.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Kick off the season with Bud Light. Join the Bone Thursday night from 7:30 to 9:30 at Whiskey on the River in Port Richey. Bud Light drink specials and register to win a trip to see the Bucks in Buffalo. Visit BudLightFootball.com for details.
This is a test of the emergency alert system.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
1025, The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
So the big news yesterday around Tampa Bay is Bruce Arians is stepping down as head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He will be replaced by defensive coordinator Todd Bowles. Arians is stepping down after 3 seasons as the Bucs head coach and moving into the front office, where he'll have a role there with the organization. Tampa Bay defensive coordinator Todd Bowles will replace Arians as head coach. A league source told ESPN's Adam Schefter that the Bucs finalized a new 5-year head coaching contract with Bowles earlier Wednesday. Arians told ESPN he doesn't see the change as a retirement, saying, quote, "No, I'm moving to the front office." He said in a text message, "I'm still working."
Yeah, we're glad to see that this is not health related. I mean, Bruce Arians has had his history with cancer and with other things that caused him to retire the first time from Arizona. Was that where he was?
Yeah.
And he came here and did a great job. Seemed like everybody liked him, but then there was that rumor that him and Brady had a rift, and certainly him and Antonio Brown had a rift. Yeah. And now after Brady comes back, Bruce Arians is out, which is a very big coincidence.
What was the rumor about him and Brady?
Well, the rumor was that he and Brady were not on the same page, and Brady didn't want to be with Bruce Arians anymore. My thing was none of the local beat writers for the Buccaneers were saying that. It was all stories that came from bloggers.
And I was going to say, Brady gave him so much praise and gave Bucks all the love in the world when he retired. So
listen,
it's like,
I will tell you that because of COVID, and we're going to talk to Rick Stroud here in a minute. Because of COVID, the writers did not have the access, and also because of Brady and other stuff, did not have the access to the locker room that they've been used to having for years before. And without that, it's hard to pick up other stuff. It's hard to be, if you're not at the practices, if you're not at the place all the time. What happens is, like for me, so I had friends when I was doing sports radio that I made with Buccaneer players. So when Keyshawn Johnson got, in essence, fired, when they sat him for the rest of the season, nobody knew about it. But I knew about it because one of the players called and told me on the side, said, "This just happened. Go." That's what you rely on to get that kind of information. So if you're not having that developed relationship with a player or somebody that can give you that kind of information, you may not hear about it. Or you may hear about it and you can't get enough fact to put it in writing in a newspaper because you don't want to get sued, or you have to follow certain guidelines. That's why things like Barstool and Twitter and all that is a Wild West. You could just say whatever you want. You don't have to back it up. But when it comes to a real reporting source, like even Adam Schefter, remember when Adam Schefter said that Brady was not retiring and then retired, or what was the thing he screwed up?
First he said he was retiring, and then Tom Brady Sr. said, no, that's not true.
And everybody said, oh, that's the end of Schefter. He's wrong. And he wasn't wrong.
And then like a day later, Tom Brady retired.
Yeah. Right. So, it's hard to put a...
I don't know what the hell to believe anymore. I really don't.
I don't know what to believe. I still don't really know what the situation was with Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Like, is it because he was hurt? Is it because they weren't giving him the ball? Was Brady mad at Arians? What's that?
I said, I think it's because AB's crazy.
Well, it is. I mean, he's definitely crazy, but even Kanye is crazy. But when you go see Kanye live, he puts on a good show. So AB can be crazy, but he can be out there catching balls. And you go, goddamn, he's crazy, but he's really good at what he does. So what was the final straw? Was it the fact that Arians was not giving the ball or forcing him to play hurt and told him to go home if he's not going to play? Like, we don't really know what the case is.
I mean, it's weird though, because Arians is still going to be in the building. Like, he's moving into the office.
Yeah, so
and not coaching the team daily, but still.
Yeah, but in what capacity? So you say moving into the front office, and that means he shows up for 3 PR things a year. They pay him $1 million, and you never hear from him.
Or maybe just some type of consultant. I'm not sure what exactly it is.
I don't know what it is. I don't know, nor do I care. I mean, Todd Bowles is one of the most sought after guys for a head coaching job in the league. It's not like they just picked a guy on the team and said, okay, you're the coach now. I mean, he's a coach of the future.
Apparently, this has been the plan for what they're saying is for quite some time.
Right.
That Todd Bowles would be the kind of the coach in waiting for the Buccaneers.
And then they said that, that Arians did a solid for Bowles. He waited till he got Brady back, got the team back together, and then retired, which I don't think is true either. But, you don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they said, I was reading that Brady knew when he decided to come back this was going to happen. But a lot of people say that Brady went to the Glazers and said either it's me or Arians, which I don't know if that's true or either.
Or does he have a conversation with Jason Light and says, I may have one more year in the tank, but I can't do it, Bruce, and I don't expect you to fire Bruce, but I can, I'm not going to do it. I'm retiring. And they're like, a week later, they go, what if we did fire Bruce? And, and I, again, 100% speculation. I have no idea. But if you told me that John Brennan's my boss, I can't believe I said that. I can't work for John Brennan, and they say, okay, we move John Brennan to a different radio station, then I don't get on Instagram and write this glowing thing to John Brennan about how much I love him and how much he did for me. I don't feel guilty.
Well, but
No, but Tom Brady has been kind of an upstanding, very honest guy. I mean, who knows if that's really him behind closed doors, but for the most part.
Listen, we all thought Will Smith was friendly until a couple days ago.
No kidding.
Not you, Galvin. You knew.
Yeah, I did. I knew.
Yeah, you have feelings about somebody, and then if they manifest during your relationship, you go, I told you. There was something about him I never liked, I've only been wrong about two people in my whole life that I didn't like in the beginning, and I found out that they were actually good people, and I was wrong. It very rarely does that happen, but it happens. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is, and maybe as the season goes on and as more reporting goes on and the reporters get some access to it, we'll find out, what's more likely, that Brady had him put in the front office, or that Arians said, hey, I'm just going to take this time to go ahead and chill. All right. What? I don't know what this says.
Sorry. We're calling him.
I didn't know that.
I was just texting you, Mike. Yeah, because Gio said we're calling you. So
can you call him real quick?
Yes, of course.
Okay, cool. We're going to call Rick Stroud from the Tampa Bay Times. Rick is the all he does. I'm not belittling it, but he covers the Bucs for the Tampa Bay Times. What a great job.
Yeah.
You have one thing.
Only the Bucs, no other sports?
Well, I'm sure he probably does some other stuff. And he also hosts the Sports Day Tampa Bay podcast.
Seems like a lot of things he's doing.
I always see him on, he calls in the Rich Eisen show a lot.
Because he's the authority. Like, if they're like, hey, something's happening in Tampa, who do we talk to? Who's the number one reporter for the Buccaneers? There's a lot of good guys down here who have coverage, but there's a guy like Rick who's been doing it long, has those sort of connections when he comes in, so he'll know a little bit more. He has made he was the one that broke the AB stuff about the testing, right?
Yeah.
And you were giving him a hard time about it.
Yeah. I was saying he could have just let that go, but I get it. That's
his job.
That's a job, I know.
That's his job.
I'm with you, Gio.
Why rock the boat, man?
Yeah.
Things are going good.
I stand with Gio.
Let's welcome Rick Stroud to the show. Rick, how are you, buddy?
Hey, I apologize for rocking that boat.
How hard is that for you?
Ended up in the Hillsborough River with another Super Bowl trophy.
How hard is that for you to do when you know? I mean, this is my team, but I gotta. This is my job. I gotta report this.
Yeah, it's really not that hard.
I get it.
To be honest with you.
So, when I did sports radio, and you'd go in the locker room. I'm not trying to make friends with these guys so that I can hang out with them, but I do want them to like me so they can give me a little information. Like I was explaining when the Gruden sat Keyshawn for the remaining of the season, I knew that right away because one of the other players called and told me on the side the minute it happened. But if you don't have that relationship with them, then you miss out on that stuff. But at the same time, when the crap hits the fan, you have to be the first person to deliver that news.
Yeah, I just think, I've done this for so long that it really it comes down to your training in journalism. We just try to report stories, good or bad. There's been a lot of bad in Tampa Bay over the years and some really good. And, for us, people don't believe this, but we don't have a fan hat, haven't had one for many, many years. And you just kind of go where it leads you. And you do take a lot of shrapnel, some stares, and then, for about 15 days, my Twitter wasn't a friendly place.
I apologize for that.
I hold you personally responsible for that. But you kind of grow a thick skin, and it is what it is. So long as you're confident that what you're writing is true, that's really what matters.
And that's what I told Gio. And what you're doing, writing in a newspaper as opposed to just writing on a website on that you own or something, you have to be responsible. You have to fact check. I mean, if you're going with something, we know if if you've reported it that it's probably true. And when that Antonio Brown stuff happened, we had him on the air before he came to the team, and he was very calm and thank you, sir, no, sir. And then we had him on right after he lost his mind, and he was an entirely different person. That I think really made us see how these guys, how nuts they are in real life, and how often their emotions cause them to change during the season, and why things happen the way they do. And you having to deal with that is amazing. Do you think Antonio Brown's situation at the end was because of his injury or because he wasn't getting enough balls?
Oh, I think he was frustrated for a lot of things, Mike. I think that, he came back. They weren't real, it's kind of conditional in a way. They didn't say he was coming back for sure or not. He paid the chef that he owed the money to right before he came back. He wanted some of his bonus money guaranteed because he wasn't on the field to earn it. They refused to do that. And coaches just told me that he had a different attitude altogether when he came back from his injury. He played that first game. He had 15 targets and 10 catches and all of that. He complained loudly at halftime of that game about not getting the ball, not being the primary target. And he had only Gronkowski had more in the first half by one. So, AB is a volatile guy. I think when they signed him, they knew they were playing with fire. Tom wanted him. It worked out. They signed him again. I think it was inevitable you're going to get this blow up with AB, and that's sort of who he is. He's a very volatile personality.
Yeah, I think we all expected it too. We'll find that it happened when it happened. They already had one under the belt, but it certainly could have changed the outcome of last season. Now we have an entirely new situation. You have Bruce Arians stepping down after Tom Brady comes back, and Todd Bowles taking over. And of course, the speculation is now, did Brady come back with the plan of Arians stepping down because there was that report of a rift? Now, Gio pointed out before we got you on the phone was you guys really aren't the ones that were reporting the rift. It was the fringe media. So what do you know about the relationship between the two of them? Because it seemed in his post yesterday that he loves Bruce Arians.
Yeah, and Tom's going to say that, right? And I think what he said is true, but I also believe, and I talked to Bruce. Bruce actually, we were talking about coaching changes in his staff, and he actually texted me, was very, very upset about that latest, report and about their relationship having soured. And he wanted to set the record straight, and I think he did that. I would just say that, Tom Brady's very demanding. Bruce is very demanding. And, do guys agree on everything you do? No, they don't. It's a relationship like any. It doesn't mean you don't love them. But, I'm sure there were things that happened every year that that Tom was here that he would have liked to have seen done differently, done better, what have you, because he's a zero-sum guy. He wants to win the Super Bowl every year. Did that relationship sour to the point where Tom wasn't going to play if Bruce was the head coach? I don't believe that. What usually happens, Mike, is at the end of the year, there's a discussion with Jason Light and the ownership about their plans. And you'd be naive to not think with Bruce turning 70 in October, with or without Tom Brady, if there hasn't been discussion about succession plans. Right. Todd Bowles was not hired. Bruce told me he was planned on coming back with or without Tom Brady. He says it's not health related, but we know his health is not great. It's good for now, but it takes a toll on him during the season. So I think there's a multiple factors involved in this decision. It's hard to believe that that Arians is just so magnanimous, as John Romano wrote today, that he would just simply hand a potential Lombardi trophy to Todd Bowles and say, you know what, you take it now. But that's what's happening, and those guys have been together for 40 years, and I do think Bruce is wanting to set him up. So somewhere in there is the truth, and I don't think it's any one thing, but it's probably all of those things.
I was saying to the guys before, when you are in the locker room, first of all, I don't know, what was your locker room access like this past year? Were you not allowed in there at all?
Dude, I haven't seen the inside of the building for 2 years until the other day.
Practices too? None of that stuff?
Nothing, man. I mean, we would watch practice for 30 minutes, outside, and we did do some news conferences outdoors last year from a safe distance and all that. But yeah, it's been primarily Zoom calls and just a lot of no locker room access at all for 2 years.
So remember the old Bucks building, which now it blows my mind every time I take my wife to the mall. I go, do you realize the Bucks used to be right there under the jet fuel in this little shack? It was literally trailers, but it's unbelievable. But in that old locker room, though, at the old One Buck place, at lunchtime, they would have a caterer in the hallway. And the players would get the food and then go sit at their locker and eat. And that was the best time to get the most information. Because if you can get one of those guys while their guard is down and they're eating their food and they're talking to them, they'll spill their guts and tell you everything. And without having those sort of relationships and without getting close to those guys, you don't get all. I feel like not you necessarily, but I feel like you would know more about the inside dirt if you were able to have, without having that access, you had to make your job 1,000 times harder.
Yeah, no question. I think, I mean, that's where, longevity has its reward, right? I've known these guys. I know a lot of guys on the coaching staff, so you certainly have to dig a lot harder. But you're right. We all remember the woodshed out there and, close quarters for better or for worse. And a lot of reporters coming from out of town getting the dangling hand from Warren Sapp when they try to say hello. But,
that was the best.
It was, it's a lot easier to do your job when you can actually form relationships with guys and not always just to talk to them about football. If you're only coming at them with football questions, it's hard to get a relationship. So we've missed out on a lot, especially with Tom here. I think we managed to still, do our jobs, but it's going to be welcome. They say that we're going to be allowed back into the locker rooms this year, and I think it's good for the players too because they can get their perspective out there sometimes, in an off-the-record setting.
We had Evans on for the first time yesterday. What a great guy he is. I mean, you see what a monster he is on the field, and then you talk to him, and he's such a sweet, down-to-earth guy, and it makes you happy. And then you realize you got a couple of those guys on the team. You got Godwin on the team. You got, and they add that in with the greatest player of all time and Gronk, and it's really exciting time. And you certainly have been there for the non-exciting times of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And now another chapter in this crazy story. Arians down, Bowles in, Brady back. Who knows what this season's going to be like. Rick Stroud, you can catch him. His podcast, Sports Day Tampa Bay, is available on Apple, iTunes, and podcasts, wherever you get podcasts, and, of course, for the Tampa Bay Times. Rick, I appreciate the time this morning, and we will certainly follow you during the season so that you could disappoint Gio at every turn.
Yeah, Gio, again, let me apologize to Tampa Bay and yourself for taking away a Lombardi trophy. I know it would have made all the difference. And
we could have had back-to-back. You ruined it.
I know, man. I tend to change history. Sorry about that. I'll try not to give away next year.
Listen, man, I know it's all business, nothing personal.
When they win this year, then we'll go, remember they won, and then there was the Stroud year, and then they won again.
Right.
Yeah.
They never credit me when they win. I covered those two Super Bowl teams. What about all those stories?
They really Strouded it up that second.
We could have had 3 in a row.
Hey, thanks, Rick. I appreciate you calling in, buddy. Take it easy. There you go. Rick Stroud from Tampa Bay Times.
I was so mad at him.
Yeah, but you know what though? That's the kind of stuff when I was more on the reporting end of it lived for. I mean, if you get a second, I remember. Who was it? Was it Darryl Strawberry? Somebody got in trouble for something, and they were holding a press conference downtown. And I looked at my program director at the time when I was in sports radio. I go, who's going to cover the press conference? He's like, nobody. I go, I'll go. And he goes, you're going to go? I was like, yes, this is what we do. I got to go. I got questions. And I ran down the downtown. I lived for that kind of stuff.
I'm looking at it as super biased Bucks fan with rose-colored glasses.
Of course.
I don't want nothing to go wrong where he is. It's a massive scoop that you have to do as a reporter.
Yeah, and then you have to still maintain that relationship with Arians where he'll text you when he wants to talk to you and he wants to say something. So it's
a tough
to have. All right, well, there you go. That's straight from the guy who probably knows the most about it. We'll find out more information. It may not be as bad as it looks, and it may not be as good as it looks.
I mean, I think really it doesn't change much as far as the team because for the most part, I think they were running Byron Leftwich's offense and kind of what Brady wants to run anyway.
Which Brady liked.
Yeah, so really, I don't think this changes a whole lot.
There were a lot of people I saw on social media going, Byron Leftwich just stinks in being the coordinator, but not Brady. Brady loved him. Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about like fans,
right?
And I don't know, I don't know who's, but Brady seemed to love him and praise him and get along with him, and clearly it worked.
They get along, and even if you go to the year before Brady with Jameis, even with the interceptions, they were still had the most yards in the league. So that offense that they're running has been productive.
Got to bring Jameis into it.
Always got to go back to his baby.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. This Labor Day, I'm putting my liver to work.
Yeah! Labor Day party!
Happy Labor Day.
It'll be all yours, Labor Day weekend.
From 102.5, The Bone.
You know, Labor Day is a perfect excuse for you to reward yourself for all the hard work that you do. And you need to go see my friend Steve and Julie Weintraub at the Golden Diamond Source to celebrate Labor Day in sparkling style. Right now, you can get into the Golden Diamond Source and get 0% interest through Labor Day. A $5,000 engagement ring could be yours for just $83 a month. Now's the time to pop the question and pay no interest for up to 5 years at the Golden Diamond Source. Plus, with gold prices at record highs, it's a perfect time to trade in your old jewelry. Most of that stuff's out of style and it's just collecting dust in your house. Turn it into cash. Steve and Julie Weintraub are offering the highest ever trade-in values for your gold and diamond jewelry. So what are you waiting for? Relax, shop, and save big this Labor Day weekend at the Golden Diamond Source. Stop by and see them on 3800 Omerton Road in Clearwater and always online at goldendiamondsource.com. Whether you're buying jewelry for yourself or someone you love, the only place to go is the Golden Diamond Source. Stop in there and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
It's a love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Chloe dreams of high fives and home runs. As a 2-time cancer survivor, she's already proven she's a force on and off the softball field. At Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, we believe in Chloe's dream because we share it together every step of the way. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
I'm honored by the number of referrals that Bernetti PA gets from others in our legal profession. We have represented clients referred to us by other law firms and even represented judges. They've called us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
We made it to September without any major storms affecting us here in Tampa Bay, but that doesn't mean we're out of the woods just yet. Get a free roof inspection from Universal Roof and Contracting by going to universalroof.com. They've got 32 years of experience you can trust. Same day and next day appointments available. Plus, this month only complimentary enrollment into their roof maintenance program. Go to universalroof.com. That's universalroof.com for Universal Roof and Contracting.
You know where Gator Nation goes for fine jewelry and engagement rings? Only one place, International Diamond Center. IDC is the premier jeweler, the only jeweler to ever be named official jeweler of the Gators. It's a Florida family-owned company with an impeccable reputation for quality, value, and integrity. Did you know that IDC is one of only a handful of jewelers around the country that refuses to sell lab-grown diamonds? At IDC, they only sell real, rare, precious, and natural diamonds made by Mother Earth, so you can be assured of lasting value. They're also the only authorized retailer for all of the top bridal designers, featuring handcrafted rings made in America. So, if you're getting engaged or celebrating a special occasion, let the non-commissioned experts at International Diamond Center guide you every step of the way. You will get the value you want, the quality you can have confidence in, and the experience you deserve. Get all the details at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center, official jeweler of the Gators.
This is it. Labor Day is here, and so is your final chance to save at Crown Automotive Group's Labor Day sales event. Find your perfect vehicle today, new or pre-owned, with live market pricing, no hidden fees, and transparent upfront deals you can trust. Plus, used cars starting at just $10,000. The clock hits zero tonight, so get to any Crown dealership now or shop now at crowncars.com. The better way to buy and service.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Kick off the season with Bud Light. Join the Bone and Bud Light Friday night from 7 till 9 at the Sports Bar and Grill on 94th Avenue in St. Pete. Bud Light drink specials and register to win a trip to see the Bucks in Buffalo. Visit BudLightFootball.com for details.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
You want to punch Hoppy first?
Yeah, if you want me to.
Hold on, hold on. Do we have where is the Hoppy umbrella?
Well, we're changing it every week.
If you do not have proper coverage for his dumb face, he's not coming in here, punches or not.
Proper coverage today. I took a very nice bag from Evander Lips over in promotions. It is an engineering.
How do you know it's his?
It says it right here.
Oh.
But it's a giant white paper bag, so we'll cover his head with a paper bag so you don't have to look at him, since you're still upset about the food comment, which he made.
I'm just upset. Just him as a person. I don't care really about the comment. I just think he's an idiot.
He texted me yesterday that he noticed that you unfollowed him on Twitter.
How did he just notice that? Like, how did he know immediately?
Because he knows he's watching you and seeing and checking your timeline, and it tells you if you go to somebody's timeline whether they follow you.
He said he checks every day to see who follows and unfollows
So
him.
what, did he go through his whole list of followers?
No, I'm sure there's like this person unsubscribed to you today. There's like I think there's an app.
Yeah.
Like
oh my God. What do you care about that for? You know how mental you are if you're checking to see who follows you and doesn't follow you on Twitter? Who cares?
But what he's doing is he's going to your timeline to see if there's any mentions of him or anything or what's going on, and then he looks to see, and it says up top, whoever follows you, and yours says it doesn't follow.
Twitter really showed you who the psycho people are.
Yeah.
People that don't follow you but go ahead and read your timeline and then make comments without mentioning your name on it.
I love that. I know. Oh, tough guy. Maybe actually say at the person.
Right.
Or why tell me about another person? Why tell me about another person? Look in my thing. There they are. You can find them, I'm sure.
If you're involving me in some sort of high school confrontation and I'm not even acknowledging either one of you, I just block both of you.
Yeah.
Hey, even if you're being like pro, I don't want to know about it. All right, so do we bring him in? first so we can get it over with?
Yeah, and I would like to say in his defense, the whole issue between, I'm not standing up for him. I'm just saying, I'm relaying the message he sent to me because you won't talk to him.
Yeah.
He said that he wishes he could take back the popcorn joke.
What about the clam chowder joke?
He was just trying to fit in. He really claims that he believed that clam chowder was part of your diet.
But I'm not even on a diet. So
I think at that point you were saying that you were trying to, because we went to lunch at one point and you were saying you were starting to get back into working out.
if I'm going to Hooters, I'm not trying to eat healthy.
But that's part of the problem is that he doesn't even realize that, like, instead of just letting it go and also apologizing for the chowder comment, in his mind, he's going, I need to keep defending myself. That was real.
He doesn't
really
know.
was on a diet.
He also doesn't know barriers. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
He's awkward socially, and I think
it was more that words were coming out of his mouth that it was annoying.
Right.
That's what always annoys me. Speaking of annoying, did you see where a cat named Mo interviewed Ryan Hoppy for Hoppy Hour?
No.
So they flipped the tables, which still won't make me listen.
Let me ask you a question. What did he ask him?
I have no idea. I don't know. What am I listening?
You listen.
Was this on his show on like the weekend?
I don't
or is
know.
it-
I follow Mo on Twitter, and Mo had tweeted out, I believe Mo tweeted out, or maybe somebody else did. It definitely wasn't Hoppy because I don't follow him. Mo interviewed Hoppy for Hoppy Hour, and there was a link to the thing.
I got Hoppy's World right here. Oh, no. Man. This blog does not happen anymore. How would we find it?
iTunes?
I ain't doing that.
Facebook? Are you friends with either of them? Still on Facebook?
5/24/15. It's on YouTube. There's one on YouTube. Would that be on 5/24?
No, I don't think it.
That's old.
I think it just happened.
Right. I'm trying to find the latest one. Oh, here are the ones you can watch. Hoppy demeans Hillary Clinton and then apologizes.
Oh, come on.
Hoppy.
Who is watching that? Who is involved in that? I don't understand what happens with
He's a go-getter.
The top thing on his thing is Rover's Morning Glory mentions Ryan Hoppy with this staff photo of Rover's Morning Glory and a picture of a young Rob Gargiulo with no hair whatsoever. You look like a penis.
I know.
You were completely shaved, and then there's a guy in a flight suit for some reason.
Yeah, he was the disabled guy that worked on the show.
Oh, that doesn't seem right.
He was there Spanish.
Why is there a Tony Romo message to Ryan Hoppy?
That's a very interesting thing. I think, if I'm correct on the backstory, Hoppy's friend knew Tony Romo somehow, and he got Tony Romo to leave a message for Hoppy.
All right, hold on. Let me set this up. I got to hear it. Hold on.
What's going on, Ryan Hoppy? This is Tony Romo. I'm just getting filled in by Justin Penny about all your hard work this year. I just want to say congratulations. We're proud of you. Justin speaks very highly of you. And good luck the rest of your senior year and beyond. Go get him.
Are they like, he's retarded?
Yeah, you know that's what it is. You know that's what it is.
Yeah.
But not him. He doesn't know that.
No, because don't say that to him. I mean, he's got high hopes. Tony Romo knows him. They're friends now.
If you go to Mo's Twitter, he retweeted. Whoa! He retweeted it yesterday, so that's where it is. It's on Mo's Twitter. So
I don't even know if I want to hear it.
Oh, I definitely don't want to hear it. I'm just letting you know where it is.
All right.
Just so you know, I have been asked to be on Hoppy Hour, so I will be appearing later this month or early next month.
I forbid you to go on Hoppy Hour. You're not allowed to go on Hoppy Hour.
Nice.
I was looking
love
forward to it.
Shut it down.
Nope.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Well, sorry, Hoppy, I was forbade.
I don't ever do that, but I don't need you to be associated with that anymore.
Freaking armhole. By the way, I was over the Christmas break, I was watching something, I forget what it was, and I tweeted about it, and they were using all the different things where they swear, and it was edited for television. We're allowed to do that, right?
I don't know. I don't do TV rules and radio rules are different. I don't know.
Don't give me no shirt, you freaking armhole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Bunch of mother truckers.
Hold on, I'm trying to find. All right.
Forget you.
Where is it? Mo?
Yeah, Mo tweeted out a day
It should
ago.
be after all the people wishing him best of luck trying to get through David Bowie's death.
He had a really hot girl on this show yesterday.
Yeah?
This weekend sometime. I don't see it. But I'm a cat named Mo on Saturday Nonsense Show. Follow this link as we discussed why Prince always makes me cry. Lovey Smith.
It's from one day
Oh, this
ago.
weekend I'll be on 102.5. Nope, that was a hot chick.
It says, I think you'll be surprised at what you learn about garbage face. Give it a listen. You won't be disappointed.
It's on his Facebook as well.
Whose?
Mo's. So it's a little bit easier to find.
All right, I have it here. Oh, man. I can't believe we're going to listen to that.
We don't have to.
The following thoughts on Happy Hour do not
it. Is
I'm now interning at a marketing company because I want to learn the business side of the role. But dude,
I have 50 minutes to give you.
People
You're going to have to stay over.
Realize how badly I want this. People don't realize how badly I'm trying to change my reputation.
I'm going to get to that. Answer the question in front of you, which is, why do you want to be interviewed?
Because...
So he set this up so that somebody would interview him?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Let me pick the right guy.
There's so many different versions of Ryan Hoppy that I think people are almost kind of not creeped out by me, but they're bewildered. Yeah, they're kind of creeped out in the fact that I'm nice off the air. I rant on my segment. I have good interviews, and then I'm just a goofball on air. And I feel like no one really knows the true Ryan Hoppy.
So Mo is going to bring it out.
By the way, I knew the true Ryan Hoppy the minute I saw his stupid face.
Hey, so this is an interview for clarification, to correct misunderstandings about you.
Radio?
Yeah, it's like, I embrace it. I'm a goofball. When I first came to town, dude, I tried so hard to pretend I'm not goofy, but now I'm at a place where you're not being exploited and made fun of, so I embrace it, and I'm really working on being a better person. Like,
you're not being exploited and made fun of. Have you heard you on the Mike Calta show?
Way to go, Mo.
That's not exploitation whatsoever. Did you hear me in Cleveland? I had pubic hair on my face.
I don't even.
We can do that here.
Yeah, I was saying he'll actually be worth so. All right, let's just Carmen go over there in the punch position.
Okay.
And let's bring him in, but get that bag on his head because I don't want to. He's not allowed in here. Oh, all right. So no more of that.
Uncensored.
Rock this bell.
I never heard Mo curse before. It's kind of aggressive. All right, we're gonna do our football punches. How many do you have? 2 on everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Hobby, do you need to cut eye holes in there?
No, don't want to see him.
Don't want to see his eyes?
Don't need nothing.
All right, hold on. Let me turn the mic on. So we get it.
Yeah, just keep walking.
Don't take the bag off.
No, can you? We don't want you to see your face. We don't need to hear you.
Will you see my face and just die, right?
Shut up. Don't even put the microphone near him.
Wait a second. He's got to stand so I can see him. You got to be able to hear him.
No, we don't. Just have her punch him and get him out of here.
Why are you flexing?
Been working out.
Have you?
Yeah.
Taking out your aggressions?
Oh, yeah.
We were just listening to your interview with Mo.
I heard.
Did you ask Mo to interview you?
It was one of those things where the girl that I took to the
No, I can see it.
The girl I took to the award show, Kim, wanted me to do this back in September, and we've been busy, but I'm very proud of this segment. So
why didn't you have, if you really had some balls here, you would have had Galvin interview you?
Galvin would never do this segment. I'm told Galvin since August, if he wants to come on, he can come on. But
no, not to come on, but just to come on and like interview you.
I've said I'm willing to have him make fun of me all he wants on the show.
I don't want to. I don't want to make fun of you. I don't want to do anything.
All right, I got it.
No, apparently you don't, because you keep talking and saying
that you want to. I just said you're open to come on whenever. I'm not exactly
you wouldn't say
tweeting
that.
Galvin, have I tweeted at you every day, hey, do you want to come on? I've moved on, and I have 14 guests coming on this month, and I have big things I'm working on. So there you go.
So you're saying bigger than Galvin?
No, I'm just saying I moved on. If Galvin doesn't want to come on, life's too short. I'm not going to keep begging him. I want to make it in radio.
Who are the upcoming guests on the show? Not hopefuls, confirmed.
Paul from Young and Ron.
Paul from Young and Ron. You should learn the name of the show before
comedian Amanda Jordan.
You're just going to talk over to me?
I have JP today.
I don't think he can hear that you're talking.
Can you not hear that I'm talking
He's in
to
a
you?
bag. He's not in a soundproof booth.
The show is not called Young and Ron. You know that.
Paul and Young Ron.
There you go. And then who?
Comedian Cam Bertrand.
He's very
Comedian
funny.
Amanda Jordan. Comedian John J. Murray. I also have a few other radio people I'm working on booking, so I'm very proud of where the show's going.
You said 14
61,000 downloads, 15,000 listens.
You said 14 guests were booked.
Yes, this month.
We only named 4.
I'm trying to think of the other ones that are on the list.
So nobody really worthy.
Yeah, whatever.
To remember.
My show sucks, whatever.
I wish you would tell him what you told me. I know you don't want to, and I understand why.
I can't. It's
Oh,
But it's not-
I got to know now.
There's something that's going on with him that shows that other people outside of this building are starting to recognize how much hard work he does when it comes to his podcast. And it's actually it's starting to actually pay off a little bit for him, but I don't know why he doesn't want to tell you, but it's actually pretty cool.
Are you going to race in the Special Olympics?
Yeah, that's actually my goal. I want to get the gold medal. I have Ian Gleason from the Lex and Terry show coming on. I have Ace from the Ace and TJ show in Charlotte. I have Eric Bickle from the Junkies on 106.7, The Fan in Washington, D.C., and some other local comedians from Cigar City Comedy. So I'm very proud of where the show's going.
So what is the thing you don't want to tell us today?
For being cool to me the last 8 months I've been here.
What is the thing you don't want to tell us?
Is there a reason why you can't?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
There isn't.
Yes.
There's not a reason why Rob
I
can't.
told you not to bring it up.
I won't break his confidentiality. I think it was I think it's a pretty
Give me
cool
a hint of what it's like about.
Rob, don't
about
even know
radio.
Rob.
No, I'm
Rob, don't
asking
even
you.
hit it. It's so easy to guess.
No,
Rob.
it's really not. It's about radio.
You got a job? Another job?
No.
Rob,
What?
trust me.
I don't.
Come on.
Will you stop talking to Rob? Tell me what. Give me an idea. Just give me. Don't touch him. Just give me an idea what it's. I don't need to know.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to blow
I
it.
won't say it on the air. I just want to guess.
I don't want to blow it for him, so I won't say where. But he has.
Rob.
He has what? He has.
I don't understand why it's such a secret. if
don't
I'm not
say
mentioning
anything.
who's saying it or who's doing it, then I
Right.
don't think it should be a problem.
Are you suing somebody?
It's a super secret important thing going on. I'm going to smash my bag because I'm mad.
Don't take that bag off. Why are you breathing so heavy?
You're the worst.
Why are you
Love
breathing
you.
so heavy?
I'm good.
All right, so back to Rob. Tell me now. What is it now? It's something to do with radio.
Rob, just don't do it, man.
Don't.
Can I say what it is without
No,
saying
don't,
where
'cause
it
it's
is?
so
or what you're
easy to
doing?
guess.
No,
Don't-
it's really
I'm not even gonna guess.
That's
I
the thing.
won't guess out loud.
What I'm about to tell you is something that he does with. He's spoken to 100 radio hosts across the country, so it could be anybody. But he has been asked to sit in on a very popular show, and he has been invited to go do that. And I think it's a very good opportunity for him, and I'm very excited for him. And I think it shows that other people outside of this area are starting to recognize that he's hungry for radio, and it says more about him than anything he's done here so far.
What's so bad about that, Hobby?
Because I have to keep it quiet because it's in a few months, so it's not officially booked. Like, it's booked, but they're professional where they're like, don't say anything. So I only told Rob.
And I won't say
I'm
anymore.
tell Olivero. That's
What
it.
about me? You won't tell me?
No, because it's on the air. And the last time I sent you a text in September saying, can you not tell anybody about the award show? The next day, you go on the air and talk about the award show. I trust you
What
as a
did I
person,
say about the
but
award
I don't
show?
trust you when it comes to confidentiality.
What did I say about the award show?
I didn't want that to go out because I didn't know if I won it for sure. So I'm just, in radio and in life, you have to kind of keep things quiet. And I only told Rob last night. I'm telling Olivero, and that's it.
John Brennan just texted me and said if it's not a Cox station, you're not allowed to do it.
Yeah. Is it?
No.
Oh, I would talk to John Brennan, then put him on your list.
I think once they figure out and he tells them who it is, they will give him permission. It's a big deal. Like this is something that I got excited. I was like, man, that is awesome. I wish that had happened to me. So I'm very excited for him, and I wish him the best. I hope.
Is it the Howard Stern show?
No.
Then why would you bother?
I don't know what to say to that. I mean, I wish it was Howard. I mean, I don't know.
There's a lot of great radio hosts out there besides Howard, you being one of them. So I think it's a good opportunity for him, and it gets his name on.
Why would Opie and Jim want you got to be on their show?
It's not Opie and Jim. I wish it was, so.
I can't even.
Brother Wheeze.
No.
Is it?
If you say it, I'm not going to guess. I'm not going to tell you.
Is it like a host of a show or like a peripheral host of a show?
Peripheral.
Oh, no big deal.
Yeah, whatever.
Take it. Go.
Move on.
You move on. Don't tell me what to do. Go over there and punch him.
Okay.
Are you gonna be on Sam's show?
Ready?
Are you gonna be on Sam's show?
Oh, do you know who might be coming on Happy Hour?
Who?
Can I say that at least, that you've had communication with someone and it's a very popular person? It's not
Oh,
guaranteed.
no,
yet.
don't say that because
already
that would be
nixed
a
it.
dream interview.
It was Jim Norton. I already told them not to do it.
Oh,
Oh, good. Goodbye. You're done.
Oh no.
And he ripped the
Evander's bag.
Evander's poor bag.
He ripped the bag and he walked out of the studio. He ripped the bag and he walked out like an angry giant.
No, that was great. That was so good.
By the way, I'm totally lying. I
know. That's why I don't understand why if he would have hung around for 30 seconds longer, he would have found out that you were totally joking.
Totally joking.
By the way, apparently my imitation of his voice gets him angry too. Did you see that?
No,
as soon as I did it, he went like this. Like hulked out and grabbed at his bag and stuff.
I can't have him. He's just weird. He's a danger.
And here's the thing.
He's a danger. What?
Here's the thing is we break balls and we joke with each other and stuff. He's just annoying and terrible. And I don't want to just sit there and make fun of him, but he's just so terrible. Like, he's so awful.
Like, if you can't take a joke, then this probably isn't the business for you.
Yeah,
like,
look who it's coming from.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys spent like an hour talking badly about my lady bits. You know what I mean?
They compared it to the scene from Poltergeist where you need a rope long enough to find it.
Right, so you don't get lost in it. I mean, like, come on. Like, if I can take jokes like that, then you can take jokes about your podcast. Like, sorry, but get over it. This probably isn't for you.
I agree with you.
It's a super secret guest. Rob, don't say anything.
Listen,
yes.
I know who it is, who the guest is. That guy's a friend of mine. But I wouldn't put it out there. And even if he was here, I'd tell him I wouldn't list him as like one of the greatest broadcasters. He's like a popular show's producer.
Yeah, but I believe that it puts him on a spectrum that he's not on now.
Well, he's on a spectrum.
Don't say spectrum.
There's a spectrum that he's on now.
Double! Do it one day! Ladyface, do it! Spectrum! Get it!
It came out of his nose and went back into the cup.
Oh, so good.
Rob, I'll give you $5 if we drink the cup now.
That's $5.
Tell Hoppy if he drinks the cup now, I'll let him come back in the studio.
Okay, I will text him right.
I don't even want to.
It's not even worth it.
I would rather not.
Take that picture
I feel bad because he told me in confidence. I wasn't trying to blow up his spot. I was trying to
I
give
didn't
him,
say anybody's name.
I think it gives him more credibility as a broadcaster that people are starting to recognize that.
I'm going to call him.
Do you really
fix
think
that today too?
I don't think that show that he's going to be on would invite him up. I'm sure they're going to do it so they can poke fun at him a little bit, but I don't think they just invite anybody to do what he's about to do. So I think that's a pretty cool thing for him.
You want to save him so bad.
I do.
Do you really think he's going to be in radio? Like, do you think he's going to be successful in radio?
On the magnitude that he wants to do, because he doesn't want to be the joke. He doesn't want to be the sidekick.
Do you think he's going to be a successful radio host? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, there you go.
I do believe he could be successful in radio, but I don't believe it's the hosting position. And it's not against him.
Successful. What is your idea of success?
Mike. What Mike has done, what you guys have done so far here. When I look at anybody who has maintained longevity,
he's not going to be the host. So he's going to be a co-host of a successful show.
So you're saying he's as good as Galvin?
Yeah, no, that's what you're saying.
I could see him being an assistant producer to a big show, more of an off-air position. But yeah, he's very good at booking guests, and you can see that through his work of booking.
Compare him to somebody on the show.
Hold on.
What role?
Hold on a second.
Please to God,
Hold on a second. And this is no knock at local comedians. They're trying to do their stuff. But do you think any local comedian is going to turn down an opportunity to be on anything?
No,
they're trying to get in front of an audience. So if it's 30 people, 30,000 people, they're smart to take that opportunity. So is that difficult to book local comedians?
But you have to the way I look at it is I started somewhere, and when I started booking guests, it was local comedians for radio shows. And then I moved on to celebrities that were doing stuff.
You
and so
see
it's
so much
expanded.
of yourself in him that's why you can't cut him loose.
Yeah, because I see that he has a love for this, and I want to.
So
encourage that.
whose job could he do in this room? You say he'll be successful having some sort of assistant job. Who can he easily replace in this room?
Well, he tried the phones for Roger and JP, and he couldn't do that. So Carmen's job is out.
Carmen, you're safe.
Woohoo!
Now go put a bag on your head.
Okay.
Don't look over around in this area. There's nothing to see over here.
You already said he couldn't do my job.
If he understood the way the system works here, I believe that he could do Spanish's role in some facility. But I also believe he could do mine as well, so it's not a knock at Spanish.
Also, if I could get the bat off my shoulder faster, I could play for the Yankees. Like, you're qualified.
But he's saying he's closest to Spanish.
He's
is what you're
tall
saying.
enough to hang the banners without needing a step stool.
That's true.
That's pretty effed
If he
up,
wants
Rob.
to do that on this show, he can. Have it hung and be gone before 6 o'clock. I'll never have to see him.
Okay, but this is my thing. So you think he could work directly with salespeople and people that do his
regular humans?
advertising and endorsements? You think he could handle that?
No, that's why why I said assistant.
well-
I think assistant to the assistant producer would be perfect job for him.
So
that's
he could be an intern.
Yeah.
He could be an unpaid intern is what he could do. That's what you're saying.
This guy on Periscope said, so just hand him a mop and a bucket.
Oh, come on.
You said it. I think he could do your job.
I said I believe he could do my job and Spanish's job.
What?
I think you're both wrong. Maybe Spanish's job.
I can't. Why? I didn't do anything here.
You couldn't do your job in the beginning. We molded you into a fine
I
specimen.
don't appreciate how true that is. I don't like how you keep pointing that truth out. God damn it.
Where is he now?
I'm assuming he left.
I'm concerned. People on Periscope are saying he's crying.
No, he.
What? Did he text you?
Carmen feels bad.
I'm a load.
I'm alone.
I'm a load, and I don't know what to do.
He just wants to know why you guys don't like him, and
I'm on the roof.
Why, did he just text you again?
Well, yeah, he texted.
What did he say?
He said, "Why does he hate me so much?"
Because you just ripped your bag off and ran out of the room.
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'll tell him to turn on his radio.
No. Who
Turn on
cares?
his radio.
Listen,
This lady just said you guys are going to feel bad when he kills himself. I'm not. I'll be fine.
here's the deal.
I don't want him to do it.
I don't like him. I don't hate him. I'm indifferent. Okay.
Oh, you hate him.
No, I don't hate him.
If I had to ask somebody today who in that room really hates Hoppy, everybody would be like, "Oh, Galvin hates him."
That's fine. That's their opinion, but they're wrong. I don't hate him. I'm very indifferent. I don't care enough about him to hate him.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here is the problem: is we're in here playing a basketball game, and every time we pass the ball to him, he chucks it into the stands.
That's true.
Go sit on the bench. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to play basketball with you. Why do you keep on trying to make him play basketball with us? That's my question. I don't understand that.
Do you think you need a plate of fettuccine in order to be able to come in the studio?
Yeah. But is that worth it?
No.
Exactly.
I just wanted to see him eat the fettuccine. I took my shoes and socks off this weekend, and I felt my heels. And the other day I stepped on a piece of glass in my garage. Didn't even know it.
Really?
Oh, man.
It was like 2 inches in there.
Do you want me to go to pedicure? I'm going after the show.
Well, Carmen, that's exactly what I said. I'm like, I need to get a pedicure, and then I thought I should do fettuccine first.
Oh, yeah.
And then my dad's wife was telling me there's a new product that does the foot scraping. And it's kind of like a
petty egg.
It's better. It's kind of like a rolling wheel.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Shave it off. Yeah, we need to get one of those so that we can properly do fettuccine. I'd like to do that sometime this week.
I could work on that for sure.
All right, let me turn off this Periscope.
Yeah, I think we should go to break.
Why?
Just go to break.
Oh no! I gotta tell me.
No, not on the air.
You can write it down just so I know. How bad?
I think bad.
Did he poop his pants?
No, I think you should go to break so we can talk about because we need to do something.
Well, tell me.
Go to
I'm
break.
going to say it on the air anyway.
Well, then come back from break and we can talk about it. But I'd like to.
Are they chasing him down
Trying to
live?
find him, yeah.
I don't think he's here.
Yeah, no.
What are they running? I'm watching Bone TV and they are running through the building trying to find him.
I gotta be honest, that's pretty cool to watch.
Right?
Yeah. Do you think he's up on the third floor? Headed to the roof?
No.
Okay.
I could just step down from there.
Where? Somewhere else. Just write it down. I got it.
Keith's office? John's office?
They just checked Keith. They just checked. This is fantastic.
No
Bone
way.
TV is actually checking in the conference room. The Skyway or the Howard Franklin?
I don't know which.
Oh, come
Well,
on.
look, if it's then for the first time ever, I suggest you follow Hoppy on Periscope.
If he jumps off the Howard Franklin, he's just going to get his feet wet.
Listen, if you can't deal with rejection, you're in the wrong business.
Don't do it, Hoppy.
Yeah.
I'm a goaltender.
What did he say?
He meant to say I'm a failure, but he accidentally typed I'm a goaltender.
He failed at sending the text. This is what makes him great, Galvin.
Rich.
This is what makes him great.
Great is the word.
He's a success.
Come on now. What did he say?
I don't want to say.
Oh my God! What did he say? He was going to the Skyway.
He's very upset. And I understand his upset. I would be in this. You have to understand, this is something that he's done. He thought his whole life would be leading up to this point.
You're the one who said he can never be a host.
Here's the deal.
I didn't mean it like that.
Here's the deal. You care for him so much, he gets upset every time he comes in here. Doesn't have to come in here anymore. Solved. Problem solved.
I agree if that's the way, because I explained to him, by walking out, you're just giving them more fuel to the fire. Now,
like, why would he run out of here, rip the bag off, and run out of here?
I understand maybe playing it up a little bit for the radio, and that's one thing.
We don't fake anything on the show. I'd rather it be a failure
but you have to
than
understand
faking it.
where he came from. That's what they did a lot. So that mindset of, I'm going to walk out and I'm going to make it dramatic, maybe in his head what you guys want, but it's not what we actually want.
No.
We want him to stick around and just toughen it out and get through it.
I wanted Miguel to go full to town like he was trying to.
You know, like I thought he was going to go way more into it than he did.
Like literally.
Well,
get into it.
Yeah.
Like be involved more.
Yeah.
I wanted him to like explore like he was trying to dig a bone out of
the backyard,
like an archaeologist style.
Like a fossil.
See, I thought more of like taking some icing off the cake. Like,
and tasting it? Ugh.
Well, no, not tasting it, but you know, that kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a little that.
More than that.
You're
more
disappointed.
Than whatchamacallit, American Pie.
You're disappointed. You feel like you didn't get enough out of it.
I just don't feel like he did.
Come here. You want me to help you?
No, listen, I'm fine. If that's all you want to do, that's all you want to do. But I think because after watching the videos with the lesbians, like they full on, you know.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, they got. Yeah. So I just, you know, feel like he probably.
I'll do this one. Ready? Right?
He's still.
Ready? Watch.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Scissor kick?
That is intense.
I'll start out like this. And then before you know it. Split.
Oh my God.
You don't even know what happens.
That's a danger zone right there.
And if I have to, I'll do this. Oh, yeah. We know what's up. My wife's driving. She recognized that town.
Who knows?
There you go. All right, let us take a break. Rob can go rescue his wounded bird.
Oh, no.
And what time is it? Oh, man. We'll come back and we'll, I guess, wrap up the show.
No, Karma's got to punch us still.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to get out of that.
No, all right. Whoa. We come back.
Thank you, Rob.
Nope, not everybody's here to get punched.
Yeah,
Doesn't count.
Yes.
When we come back, we'll get punched, and we will do our Death Pool picks.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. The NFL lives on 102.5 The Bone.
For the first time ever on 102.5 The Bone, we have the season kickoff Thursday night football game, and it's a good one as the Cowboys take on the Super Bowl champion Eagles. Listen to it Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on 102.5 The Bone.
Not just one team, but a bunch of them, all in one spot. It's NFL football right here on 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
Limited time offer plus tax, tag, title, dock fee. Not valid in space or underwater. Must love trucks. Results may cause spontaneous high fives and neighbor envy. See Rivard Buick GMC for details. Disclaimers are the worst. This is Captain Zach Sturm for my friends at Rivard Buick GMC. Listen, Rivard hates disclaimers. That's why the price you see on the website is the price you get. Visit RivardBuickGMC.com. And when you see a new GMC Sierra 1500 up to $15,000 off, guess what? That's the price. That's how Rivard Buick GMC got to be the #2 GMC dealer in the country. Massive discounts with no catch. See for yourself at RivardBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Give your home a breath of fresh air with the help from the Zero Res Air Duct experts. Mention my name, Galvin, and get up to $75 off duct cleaning services. Ask about Zero Res commercial cleaning too. Schedule online at ZeroResTampaBay.com.
Drinking and driving don't mix. If you've been injured by a drunk driver, we're Bernetti, PA, and we sue drunk drivers. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, and Pinellas.
At Braden Honda, get 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment, 0 do-it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new CRV for just $199 per month. New Accords are just $189 per month, or get a new Civic for an incredible $169 per month. We're approving all credit applications, and we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-575-7725 for more information.
This planet is so gorgeous and so incredibly beautiful that I can't get enough of it. I did 950 miles on the Pacific Crest Trail and then decided I wanted to go hike in the Himalayas. I was not 20 years old. I was 64 years old. Good Feet was with me all the way.
For over 20 years, we've been helping people like Dale actually live the life they love without their feet getting in the way.
Your passion's important, but if your body aches and if your heel feels like you've got a nail stuck in it and won't come out, trust me, it's going to wear you down. The Good Feet store knew what they were talking about and took the time to really dial in what I needed. At 64 years of age, I hiked 84 miles in the Himalaya, and to do it pain-free. You think I'm not grateful for arch supports from Good Feet? I mean, come on. I'm Dale, and that's my Good Feet story.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
Skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, and therefore no stress. Hey, it's JP, and selling your home is by far one of the biggest decisions you will ever make. So who you work with absolutely matters. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate are the most experienced real estate team in the U.S., and you can trust them to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed cash offer would be. There is no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Insurance companies often play tough, offering you the bare minimum for your injuries. But why settle for less? With me, Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney, you pay nothing unless we win. Don't let the insurance companies push you around. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
I'm very excited about this interview. We don't really get many Buccaneer players on the show. Well, they're all fancy now, Super Bowl champions. But we're big fans and we're huge supporters. And our next guest is a future Hall of Famer. He is a fan favorite, and he is a monster on the field. Let's go to the hotline and welcome to the show for the very first time. This is Mike Evans. Mike, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great, man. Thanks for having me.
One of the things we always say about you, one of the most unselfish players in the NFL. How many times you were willing to restructure your contract and bend over backwards? Do you realize as fans how much we appreciate that?
Yeah, I mean, the fans made an awesome gesture. Raised over $60,000. A lot of fans were donating $13 to my foundation. And, man, the Tampa fans have been so great to me and my family since, I got drafted in 2014. And, I love playing here. And we're going to help a lot of kids with that money that, they helped us raise.
That's one of the, so for those of you who don't know, Mike Evans Family Foundation has a golf tournament coming up, and the fans took it upon themselves to donate $13 each, obviously $13 increments. And they raised over $60,000. And I was watching your foundation post. It went as a couple of grand, then it went higher and higher. At what point did you? What point did you go? Damn, I wish I was number 63.
No, I was just appreciative, man. I was just so happy that they're thinking of me and my family like that, and helping us give back. So that was awesome. They've always been great.
You're not a very off the field, not a very flashy guy. We don't always hear a lot about you. We don't see you in nightclubs and stuff. But, man, when it comes to playing football, you are out there every week giving it your all. And I don't know, we don't get to see each other. So sometimes I don't know if that ever is related back to the players. So a gesture like this is really us appreciating how much you guys give and, the little that we can do to help out. So I'm impressed with the fans.
Yeah, without the fans, first off, the game won't go. The game doesn't go if we don't have fans. So fans make the game, and then they just, they give us so much motivation to play and do well off the field. So they're a huge part of everything, sports, everything.
What was that like to play with no fans?
It sucked.
It does, right?
It sucked. Even when they started adding fans, it was like 5,000 at first, and then it'll go slowly went up to 10,000. In the Super Bowl, I think we had close to like 30,000, and that was okay. Yeah. But this past season was the best I've ever been a part of. Even though we didn't win it all, the atmosphere at every home game felt like a playoff game. Like, it was fun to play football. And this game's hard as hell, man. It's hot out there. You're going against grown men, best in the world. And sometimes, like, when you're 3-10, it's not as fun when you're, when you're top of the division, competing to go to the playoffs. So, man, it's been great. And I look forward to another great season in Tampa.
I'm not going to lie. I have season tickets, and I went to the first game.
And after it was over, I looked at my son and I go, hey, man, you and your friends could go to like November. I'm not coming. It's too freaking hot. I'm too fat to be out here baking in the sun.
It was a night game, first game. It was hot, though. I was really tired that game. I was so tired.
Yeah, but not only that, but I look at like guys like Ryan Jensen and Ali Marquette, and I'm like,
he's in great shape.
Yeah.
Ryan Jensen's in great shape. He's in better shape than me, probably.
But it's just so weird to look at, like I always look at, if I'd eaten less donuts in high school and worked out a little bit more, I might have been able to go to a junior college and play or something. So I look at these guys, I'm like, just being out here on this field is horrible. We're talking to Mike Evans. I know you're a team player, and I know, you and Jameis had a relationship, but when they tell you, hey, Tom Brady's coming to this team, are you like, holy you got to be like, this is a whole different world now.
Absolutely. Franchise changer, and it's proven. Super Bowl champions, sold out pretty much every home game. Road games was insane. Just changed the culture, and I'm appreciative. We're all appreciative, and we're just trying to do our best to win. While we can, while we got this. It was a great team.
Were you surprised that he came back? I was surprised.
Yeah, I was surprised for sure.
You were?
Because his age and what he's accomplished, I just thought that was it. Like,
yeah, I got to tell you, it made me happy because I knew we'd have a good team, but we got great players. But if we don't have somebody behind the ball that you guys trust and you guys work with, we were like, oh, we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I was surprised when he came back, but obviously I was super excited. But definitely, you have to have a quarterback to compete in this league and win in this league.
Yeah.
Look at the teams that won a Super Bowl. Most of them have a great quarterback, and the teams that didn't have a really great quarterback, their defense was unbelievable. So
yeah, which we've seen before. That was where
it's rare though.
When we first won the Super Bowl,
that was Brad Johnson, 20 years ago.
But Brad Johnson's a good guy, and he was a good quarterback. But it was
Baltimore
our
Ravens.
That's right.
In 2012 and 2001.
We're talking to Mike Evans, and I see you now. I'm looking at you with the gamer headset on. You still playing Fortnite?
Of course.
Come on.
It's no building now. It's great. It's the best game ever.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I quit before I was like, building. I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's no building permanent, so you should get on right now. It'll be
shoot
fun.
People.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Oh, okay.
No building.
What other nerd stuff do you do? You collect Funko Pops?
It's playing video game nerd stuff.
Yeah, but in a good way. Like I play video games.
Yeah, I got you. I don't collect the Pops.
You don't? Because you know how long it took to get this goddamn thing? You know how hard this was to find this Mike Evans Funko Pop?
I see a lot of people with them.
Yeah, but
people love those Pops.
Yeah, they do. It's crazy.
I got a few.
You do? What do you got? Football players or fantasy stuff?
I got just me.
Just you. Yeah, I probably overpaid for it on eBay from you.
I could have gave you a free one.
No,
but you already got one though.
I'm happy to have it. I want to tell you about a couple of things that Mike has coming up. We got the golf outing. Are you a big golfer?
I'm terrible, but it's a fun game. But I'm terrible at golf.
I live on a golf course, and I have a golf cart, and I hate golf. And you would think it's kind of like a fat, lazy guy sport, but I'm not interested in it whatsoever. It's just, it's frustrating.
It's so hot.
It's hot. It's frustrating. You can't hit anybody when you're frustrated. I don't like it. And
it's long too, really long.
But it is a great way to raise money, and it is a great way to get on, just hang out with your buddies and drink and have a good fun time. I mean, we know that's everyone's anyway. So there's only a couple of foursomes left. And if you go to MikeEvansFamilyFoundation.org, you can get tickets and details. And then I'm going to go to the gala. That's more my speed.
Yeah, that's going to be super fun. Where everybody's relaxed. You get to see everybody. Golf, you'll be able to see most of the guys, but you probably won't be able to see everybody because everybody's going to be riding around on golf carts. But at the gala, you'll be able to hang out with some bucks and drink and mingle and eat some good food.
That's what I'm saying.
Raise some money.
You like doing these interviews or no? Because I never see you putting it out there.
I don't like doing interviews.
You don't? Why? Is this one rough for you or is this good? I need to know.
No, this is perfect.
I don't know.
When I'm doing an interview, it's okay. But I don't like setting myself up for doing a lot of interviews. Obviously, I get asked to do a lot of them, but
yeah, we've been trying for years.
If I got a relationship with somebody, then it's a little easier to get me.
What are you saying? That we just became best friends?
We just became some good friends. I wouldn't say best friends. I like you, man. You got the Bucks thing in the back. You don't like golf. I like golf, but
Yeah.
I'm not good at golf, so we're
That's
both
fine.
bad golfers.
I'll drive you in the golf cart. That's all I care about is driving the golf cart around.
You got the goatee.
I do.
Yeah, man, you're a cool guy.
All right. I believe we're getting closer as this interview goes on. I'm looking forward. I'm going to come out to the gala. I think this will be fun. And I got to tell you, I really love the guys who are having the team. I was so excited that Godwin got re-signed. I thought good for him. He's going to go somewhere else and be rich. But I'm glad he's here and rich.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This worked out really well for us, man. It really did.
Yeah, he's a beast.
I told you before the interview, I was a little bit nervous. I feel like I'm calming down now. I feel like we're doing okay.
You're doing a great job.
All right. Show me, can we compare tattoos? What do you got on the tattoos? I always see the arms, but I never know what they are.
Oh, got Ali.
Oh, for
got
real?
The Deathly Hallows. You like Harry Potter?
Yeah.
See that? It's pretty cool. I got my kids' names all on me. Got Araya, Mackenzie, Amari.
You got some
I got my logo right there.
That is nice.
All right.
So,
wife's name?
I got a full sleeve.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I'm good. I got to tell you, for years I was like, I would never get a sports team.
Your tattoos don't mine. They're better than mine.
I feel like eventually we'll go get a matching tattoo together. That's how this is growing.
If I win 2 more Super Bowls, I'll do anything.
Mark that tape. 2 more Super Bowls. We got to get Lombardi trophies together.
Not just 1, 2.
Yeah. You big Ali guy?
I love Ali. Since I was like 6 years old, I've been going to the library and watching the VHS tapes that they had. I'd always rent them out. I'd always get them. They'd never be there because of me. Yeah. And I got the big boxing books. I loved boxing when I was young too. But Muhammad Ali, he's a huge inspiration for me. So he's another reason why I like giving back and stuff like that.
I'll tell you, I'm a huge fan myself. My wife gave me a really good gift one time. I have 2 kids, and when my daughter was 3, she had hired a photographer, and they did a photo shoot of Ali standing over Sonny Liston, the famous pose, and my daughter's
that's this one. That's this.
Yeah, and it's a fantastic picture. My daughter looks, she's tiny, but she looks tough. Yeah. So, but I can tell you what I love about Ali. I love, from a radio point of view, the showmanship that he always just broadcasting every time he talked. He got everybody.
He invented it. He invented like that showmanship, that entertainer, and like getting paid your worth kind of.
And I try to explain to people that Muhammad Ali, I think, taught white people the most about what racism is. You could beat it down somebody's throat, but Ali was the first person that actually came and the way he put it, I think
he had the gift of the gab, and he knew how to talk.
Yeah,
and he had the experience, and he had the platform. I mean, yeah,
and everybody loved him.
He was made for it.
Yeah. How bad did you feel when you gave away Tom Brady's football?
Which one?
Well, the last one.
I gave away about, I scored 14 touchdowns in the regular season.
The one that got you in trouble.
Which one?
The one that was like the record, yeah.
Yeah, that one was, I felt bad, but I was confident we'd get it back.
You were? Because I was
confident because I was going to get it back if I had to. I was going to go to the guy and say, Byron, give me that damn ball. Like, I'll give you something, I'll give you another ball, but you can't have that one.
As a fan, I said I would have probably given it back just as a fan. Just
I don't understand. Like, what? Like, I give you the ball on accident, not knowing that it's the greatest touchdown ball ever scored.
Yeah.
Or it's worth it the most.
Your reaction was the best when they told you and you went, oh, that was that ball?
Yeah. And then after that, they start having guys like in the end zone for like record-breaking passes.
Yeah.
Like just in case.
To block you?
Yeah.
So is that I like to go on the road. If I go to New Orleans and sit in the end zone, I gotta wear a 13 jersey in order to get your attention.
Or a Bucks jersey if it's a away game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But if I wear I'm going to have a 4X billboard jersey, you'll be able to see me from the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I'll throw it up to you.
Yeah,
but don't let nobody moss you and box you out for that ball.
Come on, look at me. You think I'm going to let somebody from New Orleans take that ball from me?
No deal.
I think those both going to be great times. And you can still go to the website and donate $13 for Mike. I mean, one person donates $13 and you got 200,000
ripple effect. Yep.
Yeah, and then we're helping all these kids. You guys, as athletes that take the time to really remember where you came from and help the community, I think that's a great thing, and we do recognize that. Not just at your celebrities, but we do recognize which ones give back, and we appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Before we let you go, I got a 15-year-old son who is a linebacker at Steinbrenner High School. Mm-hmm. I'm counting on him to make it to the NFL so that I could put my 401k plan. Any advice for a young Studley linebacker?
Definitely. Just have fun. Obviously, you got to make good grades, but have as much fun as possible and be coachable. No matter what, above all else, be coachable. Don't talk back to the coach. Just listen. Even if the coach is wrong, just listen, and it'll set you up for success. No matter what. Attack whatever you do. Attack it, and just have as much fun as possible because you never know. But just always have fun with it.
Oh, in my mind now, ESPN Phil's called me in 20 years from now, and they're like, "Hey, do you still have that footage of Evans giving your son advice for this documentary?" I go, "Oh yeah, I'll pass it along." Hey, listen, this really is special getting to talk to you. We try to get you on, and we know you're busy during the season, so we love this opportunity. We think it's great. Go to the Mike Evans Family Foundation.org. I follow them on Instagram, and go throw your $13 in there. Go buy a foursome or a ticket if it's available. And there are some really affordable tickets for the gala on there for everybody. There's price ranges for everybody. And I will see you out there, man. It'll be a pleasure to actually. I was saying it's a pleasure to meet you, but the truth is that we met you at Godwin's Foundation at Eddie V's, and again, that was
a good night.
It was a good night, and it was our first. You kind of have that. What people say about me.
My suit looked good, didn't it?
You still look good, but you got a mean face. When you're not smiling, you have a mean face. Yeah, so it's like it's like kind of you don't want to be a dick and you don't want to bother you. But I had my kid with me, and I wanted to introduce. And you were a doll. You were so nice, and I appreciate that. I'm gonna get on Fortnite because I'd like to shoot you. I'd like to shoot you, and I know you think
probably won't run it to me because I'm in a lobby that are like with the good guys,
Oh,
because my level's high.
Give me a couple months, I'll find you.
All
right. Hey, pleasure talking to you, man. I really appreciate you taking the time, buddy.
All right, pleasure's all mine.
Have a great day.
I'll
Thanks,
see you
buddy.
soon, bro. You too.
Anything you ever need, you're always welcome on the show, man. Anytime.
For sure.
All right, pal. Thank you.
All right, buddy. God bless.
There you go, Mike Evans.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Summer is coming to a close.
Everyone out of the pool.
But we live in Florida, so big deal. Happy Labor Day from 102.5 The Bone.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Mike Calta here with a piece of advice. If you want to save money on your next vehicle, here's what you need to do. Don't overpay to begin with. I know it sounds like I'm oversimplifying, but I'm not, because depending on what dealership you choose, you may be inadvertently agreeing to pay for hidden fees that can cost thousands, and those are tacked on after you've negotiated the price of the car. For instance, if you purchase a vehicle at most dealerships, you're automatically going to be charged as much as $1,000 to $1,500 for their dealer fee, not to mention paying for dealer ads. That's a long-standing practice where the car dealer adds unwanted and unnecessary option to your vehicle and cost them almost nothing, but cost you plenty. It could be everything from VIN etching to fabric protection, and there could be multiple add-ons on a single purchase, and that, my friend, adds up. But at Stingray, there is no dealer fee and no dealer add-ons either. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Swinging a line drive up the middle, base hits Chandler Simpson. Stolen base number 32 for Chandler Simpson.
Chandler Simpson and your Rays are taking on the Guardians in a 4-game series you won't want to miss.
Swing, fly ball, right center field. Here comes a winning run, and the Rays beat the Guardians 6-5.
The action gets started on Thursday, September 4th and wraps up on Sunday, September 7th. Bring the energy and get your seats at raysbaseball.com/tickets. 2025 Rays Baseball is presented by Orlando Health. Rays up.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down.
Don't let pneumococcal pneumonia break your stride. If you're 50 or older, you're at increased risk. So be proactive with Capvaxive pneumococcal 21-valent conjugate vaccine to help protect against invasive pneumococcal disease and pneumonia caused by certain types of pneumococcal bacteria. Capvaxive helps protect against the strains of bacteria that cause about 30% more IPD cases than any other pneumococcal conjugate vaccine in adults over 50, according to national-level CDC stats. Regional variations may exist. Don't get Capvaxive if you're allergic to the vaccine or its ingredients. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system. Common side effects include injection site reactions, feeling tired, headache, muscle aches, and fever. Capvaxive does not protect against all strains. For more information, call 1-800-927-8888 or visit capvaxive.com. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Capvaxive. Need help paying for your Merck vaccine? Visit MerckHelps.com. Sponsored by Merck.
Hey, it's Calvin here for Zero Res. If you're like me, you have mystery stains all over your carpets. Now's the time to give your carpets a clean slate, the safe way, with the deep and lasting clean of Zero Res. And right now, you can save with their Clean More, Save More special. The more rooms you clean, the more you save, up to $30. And Zero Res removes the stains and the germs without harsh soaps, detergents, or chemicals. Not only is it healthier for your home and family, it keeps your carpets cleaner longer. How? With zero water technology. When you don't have all that dirt-attracting soap residue hanging around, you enjoy soft, fluffy carpets that stay that way. And right now, you can save with their Clean More, Save More special. The more rooms you clean, the more you save. 3 rooms for $119, 4 rooms for $154, and 5 rooms for just $179. Save up to $30 and schedule with Zero Res today. Mention my name, Galvin, to secure this deal today. Book online at ZeroResTampaBay.com and ask about Zero Res commercial cleaning too. Zero Res, all they leave is clean.
This is it. Labor Day is here, and so is your final chance to save at Crown Automotive Group's Labor Day sales event. Find your perfect vehicle today, new or pre-owned, with live market pricing, no hidden fees, and transparent upfront deals you can trust. Plus, used cars starting at just $10,000. The clock hits 0 tonight, so get to any Crown dealership now.
Hey, it's JP for Prize. Favorite Tampa Bay players and fire the cannons all season long. It's very simple. Do you think Baker Mayfield's going to have more or less than 2 touchdowns? Do you think Mike Evans is going to have more or less than 50 receiving yards? And it's that simple. You put them together and boom, the money just starts to rack up. It's very simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. And if you get your picks right, cash in. Prize Picks puts their users first. That's the best part. Not only is it easy, but they put their users first. So all the withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. Do not miss out. Download the app today. Use code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineups. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Hey, Joy. Oh, you are glowing.
Oh, hey. More like Mirajoyed. That Miralax helped me go. I was so backed up. Tried mega coffees, prune juice, everything. Then Miralax. And hello, gentle relief without the harsh side effects.
Ooh, how does it work?
It works naturally with the water in your body for constipation relief. Find Miralax today at your local retailer.
Use as directed for occasional constipation.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensate for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Pulse Nation, single game tickets for Lightning Hockey are on sale now. You can be the Thunder at Benchmark International Arena this season as the Bolts battle teams from across the NHL. Secure your tickets now at TampaBayLightning.com.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Man, I had something happen to me that I wanted to tell you about, and it's so embarrassing that I thought, you know what, I might keep this one to myself.
Really? Too late.
Obviously, I'm going to tell you now.
Yeah.
It's out of my control, so it's like I I'm embarrassed by it, but I'm not that embarrassed. I didn't do anything. I had a sex dream last night about someone.
Okay.
Do you want to guess who it is?
I'm assuming it's not me.
It was a lady.
It was a lady. I'm going to say...
Lady.
Oh, you wouldn't be embarrassed if it was Carmen.
No.
But Ladyboy Spanish?
No. It was a lady. I have to repeat that again.
It was Crazy Patty.
I had a sex dream about you last night.
Oh, what's unusual about that? I have a sex dream about you all the time.
Yeah, I get it.
Listen, Krusty, you want to know?
Remember when I wanted to give you a massage, and I said, but you got to get the okay from your wife first, and she goes, you can have a sex dream. I mean, you can have a massage from a young lady, but not that old fart.
Couldn't tell him right. So the last thing that I did last night before I went to sleep was I posted a picture on our Instagram, Instagram.com/the Mike Calta Show, of your butterfly tattoo.
Now, Crazy Patty, you don't have Instagram, do you?
No, I don't even know what
that's too
that
bad
is.
because there is a lot of nice comments on there about your butterfly tattoo.
So
well, how about you letting me and pay for a tattoo of you on my butt?
Oh, I would pay for that if you wanted to get that.
Bird Box.
Sure, I do. Where's the best place? Like where's it you want?
Right here in the studio. I'll have them come to you.
Oh, well, if you're serious, I'd love it. Can I have one more tattoo?
How many are you going to get?
What do you want?
Just two.
What's the other one going to be?
Jesus on my chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you get me on one breast and Jesus on the other?
I knew you'd say that.
Right?
I knew that you wanted to be by my heart.
Nope.
But I want
your areola.
I want. Yeah. Well, anyway.
All right, well, do you want to hear about my sex dream? I'm just going to pick up where it's... And you laid down on your back, and I got on top of you, and we did, I don't know how to say this. It involved my face and Jesus' face. I was up in that area.
Wow.
Isn't that weird? And the worst part is Patty had red lipstick on, and she was getting red lipstick.
Yeah.
And then thankfully the alarm went off and spared us all the ending.
No. Boy, but you make me hot when I heard that.
Right?
Whoa, thanks a lot, because now I'm really frustrated.
Where is your husband that you're yelling so loud in your house?
He's not here.
Where is he? It's 6:30 in the morning.
He's at work. He has to be there at 5. I mean, not 5. Pardon me. He has to leave the house at 5.
What does he do?
You know what? You know what he said to me last night? I told you that the day we tried to have sex.
Yeah.
Yes, and he couldn't get up because he dead fished you.
Yeah. And so I wanted to get, I'm going to get Drew's pill for him, and if that doesn't work, he's in big trouble. Yeah. And then he woke me up tonight, and he goes, how come you're cleaning the house so much? And I said, I like it. And then 2 minutes later, he says, you've left this house such a mess. You better have it cleaned up by today when I get home.
Oh, that is a good story.
So wait a second. Do we think that he's actually alive, or is he just like a head in her freezer that she's talking to?
No, we've met him before.
I know, but didn't it seem like she escaped yesterday and came over here and
Oh, yeah, he didn't want me to come. In fact, when I got here, my tires were all slashed. I don't know, it was very strange, very strange. And then, when I got to the studio, that is, and then today, he doesn't want me to go to Dr. Urshan's.
Why?
And so, because my husband will not pay for it. So I called up my brother, Dr. Bill, and he said, sure, I'll pay for it.
Dr. Bill doesn't exist.
Right. Yeah, there's no
What?
such thing. Also,
Bill.
I can't imagine what this guy does for work, but regardless, wouldn't you try and get out of the house as early as possible?
Even if I was retired,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And yeah. But he hid my GPS so I wouldn't be able to go there. But he doesn't know that I know how to read maps.
Oh, wow. Aren't you special?
You got maps?
Well, but what I'm saying is he forgot, because he doesn't deal with maps anymore.
Yeah.
And that's where all we had when I was little.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, look, thank you for the wonderful dream that I had, and perhaps one day.
You're very welcome. Anytime.
Anytime, huh?
Jesus gave it to you.
Yeah.
You know what? He tends to be a sea blocker.
What is that?
And you know what? It's National Pie Day, so Village Inn gives a free piece of pie. So we're gonna go get our pie.
What do you say?
Right
Come
before
over.
the diet.
What do you say? I come over and break off a piece of that pie, Patty.
Oh, you're more than welcome, babe.
All right, I gotta go take a shower. Bye. Have a great day.
Love you all, but you
Love
too.
you.
Yeah.
Love you too.
Okay. Sweet Jesus.
Man, oh man.
I did have a sex dream.
What is
Really?
going on?
It was weird. I ran to her room and she was like, "Hi, Ma."
Even after that, seeing that picture, you still had a sex dream.
Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't good in the dream either.
Were you being held prisoner in your dream?
I think I was like, "Hurry up, let's get this over with before anybody sees."
Jesus God.
Her tattoo looks like somebody put a tattoo in mushroom soup. It is.
That is the most disgusting.
That is the most accurate description I've ever heard of anything. Yeah. You're right. First of all, I don't know which one of you is more right. If Crazy Patty's husband's dead.
Oh, for sure.
Or if he just wakes up, sets his alarm for 5 and just runs.
Because here's
been
the thing.
retired for 10 years.
Here's the thing. Clearly, Crazy Patty, has mental problems. Like, clearly she does. But I doubt that it was like a thing that just came on all of it. Like, she's been
For
like
sure.
that. So the fact that he married her, he's probably not the most normal guy in the world. But I think it's progressed where it got to a point where he's like, I got to get out of this house.
He's dead now.
I think he's dead as well.
Yeah.
I think he died years ago, and she's just talking about him. I tried to get her to call him yesterday when she had a flat tire and she couldn't find her AAA card and all this stuff. I go, we should call him and just fill him in. No, she started freaking out.
Well, they banned her from calling the station. They did something where they blocked her off.
Yeah,
from,
her other family and stuff. Wasn't she supposedly at one point a nurse?
Yeah, because she was one time Mike needed help and she was talking about all the home health care she used to do for people.
So does she know how to,
that's what I'm
give
saying.
somebody some shots or something or do something that's going to take somebody out?
Because you got
I'm your angel.
Yeah, right?
I'm your angel of life.
Like, if he's a full normie, that he should have no problem wrangling her down. You know what I mean?
To use your words, there's no way he's a full normie.
No way. Full normie.
Yeah.
Come on.
She was really insisting yesterday that I bring up the grocery bag of VHS tapes because she says she knows everybody on the show loves movies.
Where's my Slamma-Jamma highlight reel? Come on.
I think they've had to move it to get to the spare tire.
Damn it.
Dude.
Yeah, so when AAA bailed her out yesterday?
Yeah, they finally showed up. But I had to call and find her card, which she couldn't find. Then she almost locked her keys in the trunk and slammed my hand in the trunk.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
She just said she wailed a curb leaving the station.
What if that was like her little trick that she does? Is, I have a flat tire, Gio, help me. And then opens the trunk and you're reaching in and she just clubs you on the back of the head, pushes you in there. Now you're the new normie.
At one point, her pants were falling down in the parking lot. And I said, Patty, you got to put your pants up. There are people
Patty.
everywhere.
Why, really? You're the sea blogger.
Hey, listen, stop talking or you have another sex dream about her.
Listen, I can't control those sort of things. I don't know what. I didn't. I leave the TV on so I could dream about other stuff, and it just didn't happen. All right, Crazy Patty. Thank you.
You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. Here we go, Bone fam. Get your free money from the Bone with the Bone Bonus tomorrow at 8 a.m. The Bone Bonus is back. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
At Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, we believe in every child's dream. From mastering the perfect swing to just being a kid, we're working toward their dreams together, every step of the way. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
This fall, the Sandman, Adam Sandler, You're My Best Friend Tour.
I feel like we're very good friends now.
Benchmark International Arena, Saturday, September 6th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Medical malpractice and nursing home abuse cases are difficult and the stories are heartbreaking. At Bernetti PA, we fight to make sure your story is heard loud and clear. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Do you need your contractor's license? In 4 short weekends with Camtech School of Construction, you will be ready to ace the state exam. Get legal, get licensed, get Camtech. Join us for a free info seminar Tuesday night at 7. Tampa AC Hotel by Marriott, 4020 West Boy Scout Boulevard in Tampa. 1-800-875-PASS. CamtechSchool.com.
Skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, and therefore no stress. Hey, it's JP, and I'm here in the studio with Mark of Mark Spain Real Estate. Mark, selling a home can be a stressful process, as we all know. What's the biggest difference for sellers when they choose the guaranteed offer?
Let's face it, open houses are inconvenient, not to mention having strangers traipsing through your home looking in your closets. We created the Guaranteed Offer to give home sellers a quick and easy solution to sell their homes. With the Guaranteed Offer, there are no showings, no open houses, and no lockboxes. Just a quick sell and a very competitive offer. It's that easy.
Thanks, Mark. With over 13,000 five-star reviews, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Don't wait for your home to sell. Choose when you want to move and close with confidence. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There is no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Are you stuck with medical bills after an accident that wasn't your fault? I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt, and I'll fight to make sure those responsible pay, not you. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. JustCallMo.com.
I guess, going into International Diamond Center and them getting to know me personally and finding out that I am a nurse, a first responder, they offered a gracious discount, so definitely helped with my purchase.
Meet Crystal Caban, Air Force veteran and now critical care nurse. She's happily wearing several pieces of jewelry from IDC.
Knowing that I'm not coming in to spend a lot of money, just knowing that they're supportive with the first responders and getting a discount really helped entice me in making my purchase.
At IDC, we roll out the red carpet for heroes in uniform like Crystal every day, with personalized service and a 15% discount over and above IDC's everyday unbeatable price.
I felt so warmed and welcomed, and that's just what kept us coming back again and again.
Are you a first-time responder or veteran? Join Crystal and countless others who've made International Diamond Center their home for jewelry.
Hi, I'm Crystal Caban. I would highly recommend International Diamond Center to any first responder.
International Diamond Center.
They will absolutely take care of you. I promise you that.
Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. To see someone that is in pain, I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
25 Sporty JPR 48 months KBB subject to miles and condition plus tax, tag, title, and dock field approved. Credit through KMF.
Bigger discounts mean even lower prices at Ken Canley Kia, home of 0% financing, 0 down, or 0 payments for 90 days. We've got over 1,200 new Kias with discounts up to $5,000. That's $5,000 off. And bigger discounts mean even lower prices, like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX. Not $25,000, not even $20,000. On sale, $17,988. $17,988 for a Kia Seltos. Got a trade? We'll give you up to $5,000 over Kelley Blue Book value. Have bad credit, no credit, negative equity, bankruptcy? If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say, yes, you're approved at Ken Canley Kia, Newport Richey on US 19. Online at KenCanleyKia,
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
We now return to the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
Rick Allen has been on this show. He's been in the studio. Joe Elliott's been on this show. And our next guest, Vivian Campbell, has also been on the show. What was he on the show, to promote the Def Leppard show?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that. That was so, well, it was so long ago.
It was a while back, yeah.
And now he is promoting his new album, Jericho, with his band Last in Line. The single is available now. We just listened to it on the way back in. It's good stuff. It's available on all the platforms. Let's welcome back to the show. This is the great Vivian Campbell. Vivian Campbell, how are you, sir?
I am well. Thank you, Mike.
Good. It's good to talk to you. Where are you calling us from?
From my car. Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
I have lousy phone signal at home, so I actually got in my car and I'm in a parking lot. Hopefully I got better signal this time. So
you're coming in loud and clear.
I'm in New Hampshire, and it's cold up here. It's turning bitterly cold today, but that's what you get for moving to New Hampshire.
That's where you live, in New Hampshire? What brought you to New Hampshire?
My wife is from New Hampshire. She has family here. I actually love it, to be honest. I mean, I lived in L.A. for most of my life and had a very hard time with that. I'm from Ireland originally, and New Hampshire's a lot like Ireland, just a bit more extreme in the weather department. But, so good. Love it here.
We were talking about last break. You have played with Dio. You have played with White Snake, of course, Def Leppard. Did you ever have a real job? And I'm not saying what you do isn't a real job, but I'm saying, did you have to do a crappy job, or have you just been playing guitar since the high school years?
Yeah, you're right that it's not a real job. I consider myself very fortunate to be able to do this for a living. The only time I ever had a real job was actually when I was in school. When I was a teenager, I was working to buy my first Les Paul, which incidentally is the same Les Paul that I played with Last in Line. The one I were out on tour with. Well, when I play with Last in Line, I exclusively use that guitar. It just seems appropriate, but that was the one I learned how to play on. But to pay for it was a very expensive guitar for a teenager to buy in Ireland back in 1977. So I worked every weekend, every school holiday, like really hard, heavy manual labor. It was hard work. So I do know the value of hard work, but I am very fortunate that I got lucky with that hard work. I channeled a lot of my hard work into learning how to play guitar, and then I got a big break when Ronnie Dio was looking for a guitar player.
I think it's great. I mean, I talked to Dave Navarro once, and he was in Jane's Addiction when he was like 16 years old. So he's never had to work at McDonald's or anything. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just a great life. You seem to embrace the fact that you're very lucky. I think that's awesome. And the fact that now, how difficult is it for you to be in Def Leppard, who just seems like is nonstop touring, and yet still have time to record a new album?
Yeah, the Last in Line band has been together for about a decade. This is our third album that's coming out in March, Jericho album. So it started as just a fun, little part-time thing, and then it became more serious when we got offered a record deal in like 2014 or something. So we did a couple of albums for a label, and Jericho is our first album with a new label out of Germany called Ear Music. So we're excited about that, but it became a more serious project when we started writing and recording our own music, and I've invested a lot more time into it. I have been very, very busy. When I wasn't working with Leppard, I've been touring and recording with Last in Line. It's difficult, but it's a labor of love. I mean, it's a passion project for me as a guitar player. It keeps me really, really sharp. When I go back to Def Leppard, I feel it's refreshing for me to go back and do something that's a little bit different, because there's two guitar players in Leppard, obviously myself and Phil, and we share the duties. And the Leppard thing is much more vocal intense. So that's really our secret sauce in Def Leppard, is that our vocals are so strong. in last in line, I refused to sing. I just put my head down and played guitar. And I'm the only guitar player in that band, so I do all the heavy lifting there. So, it's exercising a different muscle for me, really. And I'm very fortunate that they're both exceptional bands and that they both accommodate my desire to be in two bands,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of work. It's definitely, I didn't realize quite how much I was working until COVID happened, actually, and all of a sudden everything came to a grinding halt. And I realized that for years and years I'd just been, home for a couple of days and putting down a suitcase and leaving with another one. When I wasn't with one band, I was with the other. So that did make me sort of reflect on how hard I have been working for the last decade. But so maybe I'm reflecting it a little bit differently now. Post-COVID, going back to that, I'm aware of how much of a toll it takes. But I absolutely enjoy it. There's nothing that makes me happier in life than when I'm on stage playing guitar. I mean, that's all I ever wanted to do as that kid when I was working to get the money to pay for that Les Paul. That was my dream. And like I say, it's just super lucky to be able to do this,
I think it's great. I think it's a great story and also inspiration for kids who have a love for something that you definitely can. If you work your ass off, you can do it, and you can do it for the rest of your life. We listened to the new single, which is Ghost Town, off of the album Jericho, which is available March 31st. And it's good, Vivian. And the other day we had Steve Vai on the show, and Steve Vai released some music that I think is along the same genre. It's a fun rock and roll album, which unfortunately I feel like everything is so serious lately. We miss those days of just fun, guitar-driven, heavy rock and roll. And it seems to me that it's making a little bit of a comeback.
Yeah, it is, and it's a joyous thing. You're absolutely right. I mean, it's not highbrow, it's not going to change the world necessarily, but it makes people happy. And the only thing better than making a record is actually performing live. I mean, that's where the real magic is, when you see a band live and you're in the room and you feel that energy. And for me, as a player, as a performer, that's a happy spot. Absolutely. You
don't get burned out. You don't get burned out from performing so much. I mean, with Def Leppard, it seems like they're always on the road.
No, not at all. No, I mean, the travel's the difficult part, but in Leopard, we travel really, really well.
Yeah.
In Last in Line, so I get to see both ends of the equation, like private jets and 5-star hotels with Def Leppard and lots of food, lots of assistance to help you. And then you go and you get in a Sprinter van and drive for 6 hours and stay in the Holiday Inn Express. That's Last in Line, but the hour and a half or whatever that we're on stage is pure bliss,
Well, I got to tell you, I think it's great that you're making the music. I think it's great that you still love what you do, and there's plenty of opportunities to check out Def Leppard. I mean, we were just looking at the schedule. You got one off date in Miami, and then South America, and then Europe. You guys are everywhere. And then Last in Line, new singles, Ghost Town's available now. I just listened to it on Spotify. It's on iTunes, all the major digital platforms. And the new album Jericho comes out on the 31st. And I love that you're still into it and making music, man. And we look forward maybe seeing Last in Line roll through town here in Tampa at some point.
That would be good. Yeah, we haven't been in Florida very much at all. Definitely.
It's warmer than New Hampshire.
That's for sure.
Well, good.
Today of all days.
Yeah. Well, we hope to see you, and I appreciate the call this morning.
Cheers. How good.
There you go. Bye. There you go. Vivian Campbell sitting in a parking lot outside of a Starbucks in New
I
Hampshire.
think a duck jumped in his car again there.
You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. We officially want hockey to start now.
3-2 Lightning! They win it in overtime!
From the official radio station of the Tampa Bay Lightning, 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone. NASCAR lives on 102.5 The Bone. The Cars. the drivers.
I'm not surprised, and anybody who is should rethink their NASCAR knowledge.
And all the left turns you can handle. Race Day Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay. Right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ulm Jeep Ram, #1 in the country. We now return to the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
Good morning, Pete. Hello, Pete.
Was it T?
All right, T. Hi, T.
Man, I was just calling to chime in. I'm 29. My girl was 29 years old, and now she's dating a 50-year-old.
And what were you chiming in on?
I don't know. I just was looking for a little bit of advice.
Oh, so you weren't chiming in. You had something to bring up. Okay, I was confused.
He's lonely.
I got to try to connect the dots sometimes.
I feel like that's chiming in something.
How old are you? How old are you?
29.
And she left you for a 50-year-old. That means you were too immature for her. You didn't have anything going on in your life, and she needed stability.
Bam! Or he has money.
And money.
No, he's a cokehead that got out of prison, and I actually have a good job.
That's fun, though.
Wait. Cokehead, like coke dealer, cokehead, or just a guy who does a lot of coke?
All around.
Yeah, and what does he drive?
Camaro.
He doesn't have a license.
Oh, man. Does she do a lot of coke?
That wasn't the question. What does he drive?
Or a car or anything. He doesn't. Oh, he drives her car illegally.
And what? And is she doing coke? Is that the problem?
Yeah, that's kind of part of the problem.
Yeah, so it's time for you just to move on. It was a blessing in disguise.
It's messed up because she has a really good job, and I don't want to see her
What do you care? Look what she did to you. What do you care?
He loves her.
No,
it's that love thing, man.
No, it's not. You know what? It cures that time, and then give it 6 months. But you go, God, remember when I was chasing that cokehead around? And I really cared.
But here's the thing.
She's not a cokehead, though. She's not a cokehead. He's a cokehead. She's just there for the ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a cokehead.
Okay, but here's the thing. So she goes and dates an older guy. You go and date a younger girl.
Yeah.
You want us to call her, sir?
Oh, man.
I would call her, and I'd get to the bottom of it. You know I would,
We could intervene and help so she doesn't lose that awesome job of hers.
Then I can tell you honestly whether or not you should leave her or you get her help.
Right.
Gee, I don't mind going on the air. I'm sure, she'll answer. She's not at work yet.
All right, hold on. Carmen, get her number, and let's fix this.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah, hurry up.
Matchmaker.
Carmen just standing there staring at the phone.
You got to get you got to get some of your Dr. Phil stuff going.
Oh, I'm ready. I already know the problem.
You can take a burro to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. It doesn't mean that you're going to have a campfire. What? I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
I've never done cocaine. Are you up at 6:39 in the morning?
You're up from the night before. You're still up.
Okay.
I've never done it either.
Neither have I.
It always scared Len Bias. I always heard that story of Len Bias. My dad scared me and never.
Yeah. By the way, anybody in this room believe that was the first time Len Bias did coke?
But when
It's a
you're
good story for kids, though, like Jonah and the Whale. Yeah.
13, they're like, hey, that's going to kill you. And you go, yeah, of course. Why would I ever do that?
Right side of the room, non-coke users. Left side of the room, coke users.
What?
You get her on the phone, Cokie. I think the problem is that she has father issues, and that she is going to. She likes the older guys, so that she can get the father issue stuff out of the way.
Or she just likes to party.
Yeah. Maybe this guy's too straight for her, Pete.
Right.
Maybe that's the problem. I'm going to talk to Pete or T.
Or something recently happened in her life to make that change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like something traumatic happened and she's like, I'm going to live for today.
Okay. Let me talk to T and find out. T? You there, sir?
Yes.
Carmen's trying to get her to wake her up and get her on the phone. What is the situation with her father? Do you know?
They recently got divorced. Her dad.
Boom.
There you go.
She's trying to make.
He's dating somebody that's like 15 years younger.
Boom. There you go. So she's dating an older guy to get even with her father.
And her mom's dating an older guy, too.
Yeah, just like all the same. The whore branch doesn't fall very far from the tree. What is